What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Almost Functional 40K. Tonight we're going to be trying our first battle report. I got Mark here bringing his Custodes against my Wolves. It's our first time doing the stream, so if you notice any issues with the cameras or the mics or anything, let me know. I'll try to keep track of it in the chat. I'm going to be playing into it and all the chat stuff myself, so just kind of bear with me. We rolled up a mission. We ended up getting Search and Destroy, Chilling Rain. If you want, we can run over lists. All right. That's the camera I was trying to have up for you guys. So, once again, so I don't know if anybody's even really watching yet, but as part of this stream is going to be a test. So, this is Mark. I'm Matt.
Hello again.
We're going to have the Custodes going into the Wolves.
More like the Wolves going to the Custodes at this rate.
Yes, true. All right, so you want to run us through what you're running there, Mark?
Most certainly can. I know it's probably a little too far away for the camera to see, so once we get the overhead going, I'm sure everyone will be able to see it a little bit better down on the field. We are running Custodes today, and for Custodes, we are running a Shield House detachment. I want to run Orc Champions one of these days, but it's just a little difficult to run it, I think, in anything greater than 1K at the moment. I want to do some testing around with it, so maybe at some point on this channel, you guys will see me running Orc Champions.
So here, I can show now everything you got.
Lovely. So we'll go ahead and start off from the left side of the board. We are running a Valerian with 5 of our Shield Guard, all sword and board. Valerian, of course, giving them that -1 to AP against them with the extra wound from the shield. Should make them nice and tanky. Hopefully they can sit on objective and say no. Next up, we've got our 3-man bikes, because they don't let you take any more than 3 because they hate Custodes. We do have a shield captain running with them. No enhancements on him. They are all equipped with salvo launchers because, quite frankly, both the weapons they get kind of suck. We have a 5-man Alaris Terminator squad led by a shield captain, proxied by our wonderful Trajan Valorous, because he just fits in so well with Alaris Terminators. He is going to be going with the enhancement from the Hall of Armories, so he is going to get that +1 strength and +1 damage to his melee weapon, which is kind of nice. We have a Eversor and a Vindicator Assassin just for a little extra bodies, because, you know, Custodes always suffer with that, and they can sometimes prove a little useful. We've got the obligatory 3-man, 3-woman Sister Silent Prosecutor Squad just for sitting on a back objective. Not going to be really useful here with the search or the supply drop mission, but could be useful for secondaries. We, of course, have the Telemon. I'm probably going to end up replacing him at some point here in 10th edition because he's just nowhere near as good as he needs to be. He is my centerpiece, and I do love him to death. You'll probably hear me refer to him as Gilgamesh. That is the name he earned from my friends in 8th and 9th edition because he refused to die, no matter how many times they tried to kill him. He is WYSIWYG, everything you see in there. And then we have our Custodian Warden squad, 5 guys with spears, led by a Blade Champion with the Auric Mantle for those +2 wounds. Hopefully they'll be able to kill whatever wolves run into them. I don't know. We'll find out. And that's 1995 points on the nose.
All right, then we'll go here. I'll go over my wolf list. We are running the Storm Lance because I don't like the Wolves one. So we got a 5-man scout squad with a sniper rifle and a missile launcher. We have a 5-man infiltrator squad. We have a 6-man outrider squad with an attached ATV with the onslaught Gatling. We have 2 3-man Inceptor plasma squads for the 3-inch deep strike and reserve stuff. We've got 3 6-man Thunderwolf squads, all with relic weapons and storm shields. We have a Primaris chaplain on bike. Well, I guess just chaplain on bike now. They don't call him Primaris anymore. He's got the enhancement that lets his unit fall back and shoot, and he gives his unit devastating wounds when they shoot. He's going to be running with the big bike squad with the ATV. We've got a Phobos librarian who's going to be running with the infiltrators to make them untargetable. We've got the Custodes assassin. We have Canis Wolfborn, who's going to be running with one of the units of wolves. He gives them sustained hits 1. We have a shield captain and not a shield captain. We have a wolf lord and a battle leader who will be running with one of the squads. The wolf lord has a thunderhammer, and he has an enhancement that gives him +1 strength and AP, and on the charge +2 strength and AP. And the battle leader just has a relic weapon, and they both have shields. And then we have Logan on Storm Rider. He's the warlord, running with another battle leader with relic weapon and storm shield, and they will be joining the 3rd unit of wolves. And that is my list. So here's what we got. We had the Search and Destroy, Chilling Rain, and Supply Drop. So the first thing we have to do is roll up the Alpha and Omega objectives.
Yep.
So I'll go ahead and switch to our overhead cam for that. Sorry, guys. It takes me a minute to switch all this stuff. Just getting used to it. And we'll go overhead here. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do the Alpha and Omegas. So if you want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the Alpha.
Can do. It's going to be
that one over there will be the Alpha. So this will be the first objective to disappear. And then for Omega, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'll be this one over here.
Center objective stay.
No, actually Omega stays. Yeah. Right. So actually it's going to move across the board like this. So that'll disappear end of turn 3. This will disappear into turn 4. And so for those of you who don't know, supply drop is only the objectives in No Man's Land score for primary. Turns 2 and 3, each objective is worth 5. Turn 4, there will only be these 2 left, and they're both worth 8. Turn 5, there'll be only this one left, and it'll be worth 15. And whoever goes second will have the opportunity to score it at the end of their turn. So I guess if you want, we can go ahead and roll for attacker defender.
Yes, sir.
Got a 1.
6.
Your choice.
I will go ahead and take attacker.
All right, so I'll be defender. So I'll choose this side because I'm a lazy gamer.
Yep.
And that means I get to deploy first. I am going to take tactical secondaries. And I believe you were doing the same.
Yep. It's more fun that way.
Yeah, so go ahead and shuffle these and then cut them for each other. I like to have my opponent cut so that if I get bad cards, I can blame him.
You do what a lot of the other people do and just have them draw your cards for you.
Yeah. All right, so reserves, I'm going to have the 2 3-man Inceptor squads in reserve. Everything else I will start on the table.
Mm-hmm. For reserves, I am going to have the Alaris Terminator sitting in reserve. I'm tempted with the Eversor, but I think we're gonna start with him on the table actually.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to drop is the first thing I always drop. It's just going to be the infiltrators with the Phobos librarian.
Mm-hmm.
They have the 12-inch deep strike deny, and they also can't be targeted outside of 12 inches. So it's really hard to drop in and get them.
Great little home field objective holders.
And I'm going to just have 1 touch in the objective. Just in case he draws Storm, Hostile, or whatever it is, he doesn't just get to walk on 1 and get a free objective or a free 5 points.
This is true. My first drop is going to be the 3 prosecutors just sitting on my objective.
All right, we'll go ahead and drop our Custodes down here. She most likely will jump up at the end of his first turn, whether he goes first or second. and to hopefully come in and do some cool secondary stuff.
Where do I want to sit the Vindicare? I don't really have any tall buildings that are going to give me a lot of line of sight. So, I think we're actually just going to drop him over here.
All right, and we'll go ahead and I'm going to drop my first Thunderwolf squad. Since he's not super shooty, we're just going to kind of deploy on the line and go see what happens. And this will be the squad that's running with Canis.
You've definitely got the movement on me with the ability to advance and charge.
And just
so me playing KG doesn't really do much.
And a shout out to Big Bear 3D. Most of this terrain is from him. A couple pieces are from his real old set, but some of this is from the newer stuff that I'm building that he just sent me. And these two middle pieces are from the old Frontline pieces. I broke them apart to fit 9th edition terrain, and I'm making them work for 10th edition until I get the rest of the Big Bear stuff built.
Gilgamesh is just going to sit there.
All right, Gilgamesh. All right, we're going to drop a second wolf squad right here. This squad, you know what? I just built him today, so I want him to get into it. So we're going to put Logan's squad out. This is my first time running 3 squads. I've been running 2. So this is probably going to really color the board. We'll see how it works, trying to maneuver 3 of them around each other.
The question is, do I want to go send the tanky squad to sit in the middle and try and hold you up, or do I want them to go sit on the objective that's going to score the most points? I think they'll go sit in the middle.
All right. And then I'm going to put the last wolf squad here with the battle leader and the wolf lord in it, just to go kind of be able to move over here and take control of the area that's going to have the main objective that matters at the end, so he can't really just dominate and really set up over there.
I will say I did forget to mention this for army purposes. Guy that looks like his Vixilla is just sword and board. The shield captain model for the wardens does have the Vixilla.
All right.
I just need to actually transfer the Vixilla.
And what does the Vixilla do?
It gives them +1 to their OC.
Oh, +1 OC. Oh, that's nice.
Doesn't do any of the nice stuff that it used to, where they'd be like -1 to hit or +1 attack or.
And you have a strat for first strike on objectives?
For sticky?
To get first strike?
No, I have a strat that allows me to a -1 to hit.
Gotcha. Who is it? Just Trajan that gives the strike first now?
If it is, I don't run Trajan enough since the Codex came out, so I need to look at his.
Maybe they changed the Codex, but I know before.
It used to be the Blade Champion.
All right,
would give first strike.
I knew first strike was a major thing that everybody was complaining about with Custodes, but maybe that's one of the things they lost.
I don't know where they were complaining about that, because that may have been a stratagem that we used to have, but I know the Blade Champion used to have first strike, but he definitely does not.
Gotcha.
Anymore. We're just gonna keep a nice little counter charge. That's if they'll stay on their bikes.
We're going to infiltrate a scout squad over here. So we'll go right behind the terrain. Or we can move up on the objective if we need to.
I know what your job is, buddy.
We can go do investigate signals if we need to. Just hopefully they do something for their 65 points.
Evisor to look at some scouts.
Hey, leave them alone. My last drop will be the bikes because the Inceptors are in reserve. With all this mounted stuff, I'm really running out of room.
Nice as a Custodes player to actually having the final drop.
Yeah. So we'll just drop the bikes over here. They're running with the chaplain.
Baying wolves, echoes in the distance.
Yes. All right, so we will be deployed, and it'll be just on the Custodes to finish dropping.
Yep. We're just gonna plop our wardens down over here.
So, got Lewis from Onslaught Gaming in the chat. What's up, Lewis?
All right.
All right, so I have 2 units of Inceptors in reserve. You have the
6 mana Lars. Well, 5 mana Lars with Shield Captain.
5 mana Lars with the Shield Captain. All right, so that should be all. The pregame stuff, deployment, we picked secondaries.
Yep.
I believe we're on to just rolling for first turn.
There we are.
All right.
Good luck.
Good luck, sir. Got a 5.
And I got a 6.
Double 6s on me.
Double 6s so far.
Someone come here and check this guy's dice.
I blame GW if they're loaded. It's their dice.
Honestly, you're not knights or anything like that, so I don't hope their shooting is not that devastating where going second, being able to get that 15
No.
might actually be the
My shooting,
better option in this game.
I'm probably going to be lucky if I pluck some wounds off you. The most that I'm going to have in the sense is an Eversor take out a scout squad and you then go kill the Eversor.
All right, so I get a CP, you get a CP.
First part of that round, do have a scout move though. Eversor is going to move up 9 inches.
Scouts have a scout 2.
I thought they just had infiltrate.
They have infiltrate and scout 6 now.
Oh, fun.
But as long as you're able to pop through the wall and me moving back a little bit, it's not going to stop your shooting.
No, especially since in my command phase I can definitely pop his ability to advance and charge.
Oh, I just snapped my Eversor's hand off. Or not my Eversor, my Custodes.
It's okay. Mine is missing her hair, so.
All right, well, if that Eversor comes over there and kills them, he's pretty much gone. So
Yeah.
yes, I'll be willing to make that trade.
It's definitely a trade.
All right, so before your regular movement, you probably want to draw your secondary to see what you need to do.
So we are going to get secure no man's land and capture enemy outpost. I hate the fact that capture enemy outpost is not something that they won't let you score in turn 1.
Yeah.
Because it's not something that you can score in turn 1.
Rarely, yep. All right, so see if you guys can see that. Let's keep score. He's got secure and capture for turn 1. We're both going to get a 0 on primary because that's how, unless you're playing Purge the Foe, you can't score primary turn 1.
Well, secure no man's land is definitely doable, but I'm definitely going to put myself out in the open to do so. Sadly, your scouts, let's see. Actually, depending on how I engage your scouts with the Eversor, I can consolidate back
If you
onto
kill
the
them.
objective. Yeah. So it is going to rely a little bit on killing them. I am going to go ahead and pop Friend Zone on him in my command phase. That is going to give him sustained hit 3. So he'll be a little crazy. So he'll go do things that he does. That's going to be at my command phase because there's nothing really that I do in command phases, Custodes.
When I was setting this all up, it was bright daylight in this room. Now that it's starting to get night, I'm realizing I'm going to have to get a second light over here. It's going to get really dim over on this far corner. Sorry about that, you guys. Everybody who's watching. It was so bright here earlier, I didn't even think about that.
Let's see. 8 inches is not going to get him on the objective. I don't want to advance him because I think I do want to do some shooting with him. So we'll just go ahead and move up his 8 and turn him for thematics. So if I want to get them on the objective for secure no man's. Well, here's the thing. You've got that nice 10-inch movement. You've got the advance and charge, so you've got a 12 to 14 average. So, I mean, as it is, you're going to be able to charge me as much as you want anyway. So really, there's no point in me not just moving forward.
Yeah, honestly, if you stay back, you're going to get pinned in your deployment zone.
Yeah. It's all about at what rate do I lose models.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, you have enough assets to make it so that no matter what I really do in this regard, you're going to be able to hit me and keep hitting me, which is going to be problematic. So I've got to threaten. I've got to make life difficult. Eversor, do you move 6 or do you move greater than 6? One would think he'd move greater than 6. He does, in fact, move greater than 6.
I'm looking at this army on the table. It takes up a lot of freaking space.
Yeah. You're the Space Wolf version of White Scars.
Yeah.
They are going to go ahead and advance because I do need to get them. Well, I don't actually have to get them on the objective because they're on that objective. And he's. But if I fail to kill with him, so yeah, I do have to advance them. They're going a full 2. So they're not going to make it onto the objective as it is. So we're going to play a little cagey. But we are going to make sure that at least everyone is going to be in range for some shoosty shenanigans.
And in case you don't know what battle leaders do, they give the squad lethal hits. So these 2 squads have that, and if you shoot the squad once per game, they can move D6 inches towards the closest enemy unit.
I think I'm okay.
I think getting close isn't going to be a problem, but
yeah,
just
you've got
so
the
it's something
movement
you know.
to get wherever you want to, anyways. Yeah. So that's kind of neither here nor there.
But I only had 2 units. It was more important. Now that there's 3, yeah, they're going to be fucking everywhere.
Yeah. We're going to go ahead and move the bikes. I think we have to set up for a counter charge. As much as I normally like to alpha strike with them, and I could try to hit you before you hit me.
Well, and that's the thing. The wolves on the charge get +1 damage, so all the weapons go to 2 damage.
This is true.
If you charge me, everything's only 1 damage other than the characters.
This is true.
Oh, that metal unit does have Logan. He hits like a truck.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of trying to... And what does he buff his squad with?
He doesn't really buff his squad specifically. Mm-hmm. He can once per game give the whole army reroll charges and reroll a hit in combat.
Reroll a hit in combat actually is not going to be good. And then you've got another guy in that squad as well.
I got a battle leader. He's the one that gives lethal hits and the move thing.
Reroll with lethal is actually going to be deadly against me.
Yes.
So, I should have called my once per game. That's what I should have done. Oh well, too late now.
Oh, what is it?
So the shield host once per game at the start of the battle round, at the start of a battle round, they can call Martial Mastery, which gives them AP +1 for the battle round, and they do critical hits on 5s instead of 6s.
You haven't started anything attack. We're still in movement. If you want to go back and pop that,
if you don't mind.
No, I'm absolutely fine with that.
Because I definitely think this first battle round is going to be where most of the melee combat is going to be.
Yeah, I think you're going to need to do some damage right now.
Yeah. So I think I can give myself essentially a 4-inch charge if I go after that squad, which if I neuter that squad, I make it so that you have to deal with that flank. Alternatively, I could go after Logan Grimnar first and try to hurt him.
Yep.
You've only got 1 command point, so I don't have to worry about you interrupting. So I think
No, I don't have a score sheet right now, Lewis. I have my book, but it doesn't show up real well on the camera. I was going to get a whiteboard, but I couldn't find it, so I just did this last minute. Ended up spending an hour getting the mic to work, so I didn't get all the stuff together that I wanted for the stream. Some little things to make quality of life better, but Dave and I have played a million games on paper, marker, score sheet, so it'll work.
I think at the end of the day here, I'm probably going to end up regretting trying to go into Logan Grimnar, but I have to neuter him and his squad. Don't really have a choice. So that's going to be it for movement. On to shooting. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start with the squad of wardens over there.
All right.
So all spears into Logan and group.
You are within 5, so when I pop the movement.
Mhm.
If I roll a 5 or 6, they will be able to pile into engagement range.
So
You
they
won't get
can
to-
move into engagement range.
Yes.
Then. Okay, interesting.
So you wouldn't be able to charge. So I don't know if you want to make your charge longer and get at 6.1, so you need to roll a 6. So
I don't
can't
have any.
officially take your charge away.
I do have lance on the charge.
Well, and you get strike first on the charge. Otherwise, I'll get to go first.
True, you will be defender at that point.
Yes.
That is a good point.
Otherwise, you can hope that I roll a 4 or less, which is a 66% chance. But if I
Yeah.
roll a 5 or 6, I will take the charge away.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and just
Just
pop
back
that.
back to 6.1. Yep. All right. Yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't mention that part of it when I told you I could move. So that's the big thing about it is they can pile into a.
Yeah. So we're within 7 there, which means we need a 6-inch charge.
Perfect.
So, well, now it can only do it once per game, not every time the shot. correct?
Once per game.
Okay.
This squad can do it once, and that squad can do it once.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure if I don't shoot them with more stuff, and then they
No. Once per
just
game.
keep going.
Like I'll probably do it just so you don't have me as jammed in here to maybe try to get a little more out there. But at this point, I won't
Yeah.
take your charge away.
All right. So it's going to be 5 guys with spears shooting, hitting on 2s. You aren't minus the hit or anything like that.
I could spend a CP for it, but at this point, I'm not going to.
Fair enough. We drop 1. And you are toughness
6.
Toughness 6. So I'm going to be winning on 5s. So only 2 wounds, minus 1.
2 wounds at -1.
Yes,
All right. So you don't ignore cover or anything?
Nope.
So I'll take it on this guy back here. How many damage are they?
2.
All right. So I'll take it on him. So these will be 3-ups. He's fine.
Yep.
All my pips are, all my markers are 6s.
I believe we're within 12 inches. Now, all right, that's all they're shooting. Are you doing your roll d6?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
So it looks like all these guys are going to be within 12 inches. So they're all going to shoot into that squad as well.
All right.
I will go ahead and shoot the Valerian first.
All right.
So he is going to have. I believe he gets 3 shots with his Gnosis. Yes, indeed. So 3 shots, hitting on 2s. Drop 1, as always. And again, 5s. Nothing. All right.
Now they'll go ahead and move.
Well, the whole unit.
Oh, yeah, shoot the rest of the unit. Shoot the rest of the unit. Yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
because I'm assuming that's when the unit shoots, not when a
Yeah.
model shoots.
I wasn't sure if any of them had, it's a unit. I wasn't sure if any of them had rapid fire, so I was waiting until after they went,
No.
just in case I could deny you any shots.
Nothing rapid fire. Thankfully, they did make it so that all the ranged weapons for the
Custodes.
infantry for the Custodes was assault.
Nice.
So that's the one nice thing instead of it being rapid fire. Okay. Shots from the pistols. Dropping 2, 3, 4.
Ooh.
Killing my own Vindicator. And we're going to get 3 at -1.
3 at -1. Damage on these?
2 is you.
All right, so we'll start on this from them. So we'll start on guys with cover. So 3-ups, nothing.
All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the Vindicator. I think with obscuring, I don't know if you can actually see anything with
Don't
obscuring.
think he can right now.
That's
I'll be out there in the open next turn, though.
I think he'll be fine as is. Could shoot them with him.
But if you kill the front 2, I might be able to deny you from falling back on that objective.
This is true. Granted, though, if I make charges everywhere anyways, I'm not going to be on any objectives to begin with.
Oh, and when they were done shooting, they were doing the thing.
Yes. Going
2. So I wouldn't have gotten into you, but I don't think it was worth you risking it.
Technically, I don't know if you would have wanted to do that anyways, because you did just make my charge easier.
I'm wolves. I want you to come here.
Fair enough.
When I have fallback and charge, so I can fall back and recharge you.
This
Get
is
all my
true.
bonuses.
Well, hopefully I'll have killed enough of
Kill
these
something, yeah.
that it won't matter. We are going to go ahead and pop their salvo launchers into your wolves.
Yep.
So 4 shots, hitting on 2s. Drop 1, as always. Strength 9, so I'm going to be winning on 3s.
Yep. Wow.
All right. We love it. Gilgamesh is going to dump everything into them. It's the only thing
What's
he
he
can really
got?
do. He's got the Arachnus Storm Cannon, 12 shots, strength 6 or 7. It's going to matter here. AP -1, 1 damage with devastating. The Spickless Bolt Launcher, which is D6 +3 blast, which is strength 5, no AP, 1 damage. And the Plasma Ejector, which is not going to be in range because measuring to your base there, so that's not going to matter. So,
All right, I'm not going to pop my strap. I'll just eat it.
All right. We'll go ahead and start with the Spickless. It's going to be D6 plus, you're greater than 5, but less than 10, so D6 plus 4. For 6 total. Hitting on 2s. Drop 1. Okay. Can we get that to wound, please?
Nope. Not
Well,
for the devastating, no.
Yeah, we haven't shot the devastating weapon yet, thank goodness. So that is going to be 1 at no AP.
All right, so 1 3 up. Still fine.
Nothing. 12 shots from the Arachnus Storm Cannon. Drop 2. And we're looking for 6s here. It is going to be strength 6, so I will be wounding on 4s. So there's going to be 3 devastating, and that's it.
Oh, so one guy will go down to 1 wound.
That's a lot of 2s and 1s. I think we have verified my dice aren't loaded.
Yes.
Oh boy.
They just like to go first. They just don't like to
Yes.
kill
Don't worry.
stuff.
I'll apparently make all my saving throws. That's apparently how it goes. I fail on my attacks, and
That's what it goes. Yeah, either I don't die, but I can't kill stuff, or I can't kill anything, but I won't die.
pretty much.
I know what you mean.
All right. We're going to go ahead and shoot with the Eversword just because I feel like it. So 4 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Sustained 3. So.
Nice.
And anti-infantry 3+. So it's going to be 2, 4, 6 at, pretty sure no AP. No AP.
All right, so it's going to be 4 up saves. Damage?
1.
It's 1. So 2 guys will die because scouts have 2 wounds now. We'll pull the front 2.
And that's going to be it for my shooting.
All right.
Don't really have a whole lot. So we're going to go ahead and go into charge phase. Go ahead and start with the Eversword into your scouts.
All right, we'll take it.
Geese going 7 inches should be plenty.
Oh, yeah.
So he'll just pop up there. The scouts are about to have a very bad day.
What you think?
At least it's what I hope.
Space Wolf Scouts, you're dead.
Probably more than likely.
They're actually just regular scouts.
Spikes going into Grimnar and company. 7 inches does indeed seem like plenty.
Oh, yeah.
So we're just gonna try and leave some room for these infantry to get in if they can. We do need, looks to get the closest within, is that over him? I can't tell from here.
Yeah, it's just about.
Okay, so we are within 9, so we do need an 8-inch charge unless this guy is closer for some reason. Well, it looks like if I make it with him, I actually need a 7. That will roll it and find out. That 8 will do
So
it.
that does it either way. If he kills Logan turn 1, we're turning the stream off. I'm just letting you guys know that.
I highly doubt.
I just spent an hour and a half trying to put that stupid model together.
I doubt it's going to happen, but you never know. I'm not on that objective. He's not going to be able to consolidate back onto that, so there's no point in me keeping a string along to hold that because I will not be securing no man's land, no man's to begin with. So might as well get all the attacks in. You have no free interrupts, correct?
I do not, and I have no fight first, so it's
All
going to
right.
be your charges and then me.
We'll go ahead and start with the Eversword because I'm already on him.
Yeah.
This should be fun. 6 attacks. 6s are going to be entertaining. So, and he's going to be anti-infantry 3+, strength 5 anyway, so threes either way. Dropping 1, 2. So it's going to be 7 at -2.
7 6-ups. So you didn't do enough to kill me. Make all these. I mean, one of them. I'm going to make one of them. All right.
Too bad First Blood isn't still a thing.
Yes.
Can't consolidate because I can't end up on the objective, but that's fine.
My scouts did their job. They scouted out and were like, hey, look, there's an assassin over here.
And he went.
Now my characters know where not to go. Good job, scouts.
Understandable. All right, we're going to go and start with the Virtus Praetors. It doesn't really matter which I start with because Logan's going to be the last one to go anyways. And everything's going to be able to go.
Logan's not going anywhere.
So we are going to go ahead.
Well, the only thing that matters is I have a guy with 1 wound, so if damages matter, if one has less damage, maybe you want to swing that unit first to get rid of the 1 wound guy.
Fair. So that's a good point. You were being a lot more tactical about this than I am. So,
as a wolf player, if I know anything, it's how to do combat.
Fair. This is very fair. So we'll go ahead and go with Valerian and his friends then instead, because they are damage 1 on those Sentinel Blades. So what's your toughness 6 overall, correct?
Everybody's toughness 6, yeah.
Okay, so I believe I'm strength 6, so lethal isn't going to be as useful as sustained here. So we're going to go ahead and do Decatari Stance.
All right.
So 3. I'm going to go ahead and roll 3 of them, and then I've got 2 more I need to roll.
All right.
And then we'll be doing Valerian last. So 2s, 5s exploding because we are in Martial Mastery. There's only 1 5 there to begin with. Nope, there's a second one. So adding 2 to the pile while adding 1 miss and adding 1. So 15 becomes 16. If you don't mind just keeping count for me.
All right, 16.
And the other 2 getting far better critical hits this time. So 1, 2, and adding 3 more. So 10 becomes 13.
13
so
plus
16, 29.
29, yep.
So I'll go ahead and roll these in groups of 5 again. So here's the first 15, wounding on 4s. Yeah, I don't have any stratagems that are going to be useful here. Fair amount of failing wounds. So far it's going to be 2, 4, 6.
All right, 6 so far, and then 14 more.
14 more indeed. So drop 1. Not terrible, actually. It's going to add 6, 8 more.
So 14?
14 in total, minus 2.
9, 12, 14. What's the damage on these?
Damage is 2.
Right.
No, damage is 1.
Damage is 1? All right. So we're looking for 4 rep impulse. All right, so this will kill the wounded guy. 1, 2, kill the next guy, and then wound 1. So 2 dead, 1 wounded.
All right.
So pull him and him, and we'll drop the wound on this guy.
And then we do have Valerian going now.
All right.
I forgot it's actually minus 3 because the extra AP for this this battle round. But it doesn't matter. Anyways, you got that 4 pinball.
Correct, yep. Yeah, you just need to be at least -1. Anything over that's not really helpful.
Yep. All right, 7 attacks from Valerian. We're looking for 5s and 6s here. We get a total of 3, and he does hit with everything, so just adding 3 to the pile. So far 10 hits. He is going to be strength 8 with his weapon.
All right, so
So
3.
3.
Nice.
Okay, that's actually a pretty good
8.
2, 4, 6, 8 indeed. Enough to put you on your roll.
And what's the damage?
Damage is 2 apiece.
2 pieces. All right. So looking for 4 ups. All right, so these 2 will kill 1 because he had 3 left. This will kill another. So 2 dead, and then 1's going to take 2 wounds. So we'll pull him
So he didn't do too bad.
and him.
So far, this is going better than expected. I doubt I'm going to kill Grimnar, but I do think he might be the only one left. That's going to be it for that squad. We are going to go ahead and move over to the Virtus Praetors. So, going with the, I guess I can throw the captain in at the same time because it's going to be the same weapon profile. Just a different number of attacks. But I don't have enough dice for that. So here are the 3 bikes first.
All right.
We are going to be declaring Decatari on them as well.
So sustained?
Yes. So 2s, 5s, and 6s are fun.
Ooh, 1s are more fun.
Only 4, so we're dropping 1 total. And they are strength 7 with lance.
All right, so 2s.
2s. Of course, we always get our obligatory 1s in there. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 11.
11. What's the damage on these?
Same as the spears. So 2.
And these are minus at least 1, right?
Yep.
So 4 pimples. Ouch. 1. 2 regular guys dead. That guy dead. And Logan's going to take 4. Oof. That was a horrible roll.
This might go better for me than expected, but then again, I do have to withstand your second.
Logan is...
Your
How
clapback.
many wounds are we going to say? I don't know if your attack from your captain, I roll like that, Logan might not be there.
This is true.
Logan is 12 wounds. He's got 10 left.
Got 10 left. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill him.
I thought he only had like 7 or 8. Yeah,
I only have 6 attacks coming in here. Now, if I roll hot on the criticals, then might see a fair few. I rolled decently hot on the criticals, getting 3 more in there. So, again, wounding on 2s. Unless he's toughness.
Nope, he's still toughness 6.
Okay. It's going to be a fair few. 2, 4, 6, 8.
All right, what's the AP on this?
AP 3.
He's got 2 up save instead of a 3 up, but that doesn't matter. So just 4 up and rolls.
You look like you rolled pretty well there.
2, 3, 4. He's going to take 8, so he's down to 2.
Oof. Almost. I almost got him. That's all of my attacks.
All right, so I just have Logan back.
Yep.
I believe he's got 6 dog attacks on the sled.
Who is he going into?
We'll go into one of the bikes.
Going into the bikes. I will go ahead. I will not go ahead because they are not within range of an objective marker.
What's their toughness and...
They are toughness 6, 4 wounds apiece.
4 wounds apiece. All right, so we'll go ahead and swing...
They're your wolves. They're exactly like your wolves.
All right, we're going to swing the Axe of Mordecai first, hitting on 2s. This is strength of 8, so 3s. That'll be 3 at neg 2, 3 damage.
Okay, 4 pinballs. Yeah, how much damage?
3.
Okay. I'm going to save 2, so 1 will go down to a wound.
All right, then his dog, it's going to be 6 attacks in on 4s. That's a hit. And these are only strength 5. You said you're T6?
T6.
And so 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4 at neg 1.
4 neg 1, 3 ups. Failing 1, so let
1
me kill the
damage.
bite.
All right. It's a fair trade. 6 Thunderwolves and a character for 1 bite.
I mean, lore-wise, yes, that is actually
But
a pretty good trade.
he doesn't need Battle Shock because he's back to a solo character.
But he is less than half strength.
Oh, he is half strength, so he will need Battle Shock. Yep, never mind. All right,
Now
so
comes the clapback.
secure, you got 0.
I do get 0 for secure no man's land.
And 0 for capture. Are you going to discard either of them?
You know what? See, capture is an interesting one. So here's some tactics we can talk about right now.
Yes.
Capture is going to be interesting. Because if I survive, that means I can get over there. And those bikes could easily jump over and go after your infiltrators or just stay on the objective and auto-see them. So I could get capture enemy outpost, but that means I have to survive. Secure no man's land would be just as easy as plop plop. So secure no man's land is a little easier to grab, but I think I'm going to ditch it and keep capture enemy outpost, because if everything here of mine dies this turn anyways after you charge me, my hopes of winning are low. So at that point, it's not going to do me.
That's one thing about
good.
this matchup. The first turn or two is going to decide it right here.
Yep, pretty much.
So the end of your turn, she's going to...
We may come down to the aspect of very limited models fighting over that last objective.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to go with the 2 CP.
Yep, I'll go with 3.
We're going to do a battle shock on Logan. 7 is good. And then we will draw some secondaries. We're going to get a tempting target and capture enemy outpost.
Well, capture enemy outpost might be a little difficult for you, but your Custodes could certainly give it a try. For tempting target, those wolf cavalry cannot move through ruins, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So I think I'm going to go ahead and declare this as the tempting target.
All right.
Get you closer to me. I could throw it over here and force you to bring over here, but I think those outriders are going to be coming over here anyway.
Yes.
So.
All right, so we got a tempting target and capture enemy outpost. Didn't fail the battle shock there. There's no other battle shocks. All right, so what I think we're going to do first is fall back with Logan. We're going to spend a CP to auto-advance this unit 9 inches.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to go 19.
Woo! I get the feeling I'm about to get rear charged.
So we'll go 7, and then like 12. So we're just going to bring the first guy over here.
Definitely going to get rear charged.
Everybody else will just kind of come around him. Can't just get me around here.
You can't overwatch when someone falls back, can you?
Yeah.
Can you do it with the squad they were engaged with?
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't think I'm going to, but it's good to know. Question is, do I want to overwatch them? No.
And you made this one the tempting target?
Yes.
All right, so the Custodes can't drop on it. So it's got to be these guys. All right, so we're going to advance this squad. They get +1 from the Wolf Lord. So that's 4, so they're going to go 14 inches.
Don't know if it'll be enough.
They're going to have to hit the charge.
Yes. Which I'm okay with.
And this is the downside of this list is boxing myself in.
Yeah, a lot of big base models like that definitely makes it. I think if this were Dawn of War, or even Hammer and Anvil, I think it would have been fine. But the fact that it's that corner, you theoretically got more surface area than Dawn of War, but because of how far forward you have to deploy with the buildings, it kind of gives you less.
All right. So the bikes are just going to move around here.
Okay, so as they move within 12, I'm going to go ahead and use, he can do a free heroic intervention or free overwatch.
All right.
So I'm just going to go ahead and use this free overwatch because he might as well.
Okay.
So they 4 shots. Still will sustain 3, which only plays in once. And 5's to wound, I'm pretty sure, because you're what, C5 on those bikes?
Yep.
You do not count as infantry, so. What am I saying? It was Overwatch. He's not hitting on his normal hits, anyways.
Yeah.
So. There's only 1 wound in there, and I'm just going to discount it because honestly, he probably would have made that wound with the 1-6. Well, would have had actually 4 hits with that, but oh well. I messed up, so I'm not counting it.
All right.
It's not like it cost me anything, anyways, because it's free.
Yeah. They're just going to kind of spread out here now. Just keep denying anything coming back here. They can't come in yet. She can try to come in. that corner if she can.
She
That's right within 9.
just
Do some assassin on assassin action, maybe.
That'll be interesting. Is that it for your movement?
Because they can't come in yet. So that's all dead. Yep, I believe that's it for my movement.
I'm going to go ahead and rapid ingress.
All right.
Can you rapid ingress in round 1? No, you can't. Can you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we're so in each other's face already. My mind was thinking it's round 2.
All right, so shooting. These bikes. He's on the train, so I can see him with a couple. I think just these front 3. The rest of them, I guess, will shoot the adversary. All right, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots from. Oh, oath of the moment. Who's getting oath of the moment?
You've got 2 problems here because they're definitely deadlier, but they're harder to kill.
Yeah. I think we'll oath this squad here.
Okay.
All right, so rolling the hit, hitting on 3s. Good thing for oath. So 1 miss. Toughness 5, 6.
Toughness 6.
So winning on 5s, but 6s are devastating. So 2 saves, no AP, 1 devastating.
Okay. 2 ups for the saves. Of course, we fail both of them.
So it's 3 total. And then the Gatling is 8 shots. 8. All right, so hitting all on 3s. All hit. Strength 5, but still need 5s. So it'll be 2 devastating, and then 2 at neg 1.
2 at neg 1. Valerian
says
says neg nothing.
Then you'll be getting cover anyway. So
yeah. So 2 2-ups. Make them both.
So just 2 devastating.
2 devastating. We'll take this guy down and put another on 3.
That's over here. We're gonna have, so that was 3. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots, or so 10 shots. 5 guys.
Onto him.
Yep.
Give me 1 second. Are they all within 12? Yes.
So this one might not be. Might just be 4 of them.
He might not be in line of sight. And he is within 12.
Yeah, from his base here, I think he can just see you sticking out there.
Just barely.
Yep. All right, so hitting on 3s. This is not re-rolling. Strength 4, toughness.
Toughness 4.
All right, so 4s with 6s being dev. 1 dev, 1 regular save.
1 4 up. He saves.
That's 1 wound.
And that'll just be, I'm pretty sure he does not have a feel no pain. No, he does not. One would think he would. Considering that he's a little crazy. And hyped up on drugs.
What's up, Kurt? All right, so let's see what the Custodes' shot is. It's 12 inches, D6 shots, precision torrent. All right, so number of shots, 6.
Woo! 6 hits.
All right, this is anti-infantry 2.
2's the wound.
So that's going to be 5 at neg. Well, it doesn't matter as you're involved. Neg 2 if it did matter, but.
Probably dead here. He is just dead. Just barely.
All right. My assassin assassinated your assassin.
All right, Vindicare, you need to get revenge. Not that you're going to, because you're a Vindicare. The only thing you do is scare people.
Yeah. All right, so bike shot, she shot. Everything else advanced, so there's not really going to be any other shooting. So Logan, because he's probably going to be dead next turn, is going to pop his once per game thing. So everybody has full rerolls in combat, and everybody gets to reroll charges.
All right.
So first,
everybody on the battlefield?
Everybody on the battlefield.
Nice.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and do a 8-inch charge to there. Maybe like a 9 to 10. Yeah, so we'll just go there. 8 inches.
Yep.
7 with the reroll. Oh, no, they got +1 from the wolf board.
You get the +1, so
the 8 will just make it. I don't want to risk not making it.
Fair enough.
Because we wanted to get to the tempting target was the main goal. So help us be able to pile in. He'll go there. 8 inches. He'll go there. Battle leader. And we probably won't get any more than just those 5 in.
Do you by chance have a list of the normal stratagems?
I don't. Yeah, it should be at the front page of this.
One stratagem I'm right now remembering. It is 2 CP.
Heroic?
Yes.
Yep.
Now I declare a charge. It says I declare a charge. So do I get first strike with that?
I believe you don't, but I'm not 100% sure.
Mm-hmm. Your opponent's charge phase just after enemy unit is a charge. Then 6 would be eligible to declare a charge against the enemy unit for your charge phase. Now it declares a charge that targets only that enemy unit. Resolve the charge as if it were your charge phase. Note that even if the charge is successful, your unit does not receive any charge bonus this turn.
Yes, so you would still swing second.
So do I want to spend command points just to let you hit me? But I keep you from scoring tempting target if you don't kill me. Because I'm assuming your guys are OC1.
No, they're OC2 because they're mounted.
OC2, okay. So I still out OC you at OC3. But I think we'll save our command points.
All right. This wolf squad here. What's their move?
Bikes?
Yeah.
14.
All right. So even if they fall back. I was thinking if I charge them when I stop them, able to fall back there this time on. All right, so Logan's going to charge back into this squad.
Yep.
So
6 inches should do it.
Yep. Just come there. And then we'll charge both. With an 8.
8, it should do it. You're probably, what,
Yes.
6 inches, 7 inches away from the...
Yeah, we could have made a 6 would have been the best, so 8 can get him all the way over here.
I'll just turn it around so his spear isn't poking you in the face, even though his objective here is to poke you in the face with his spear.
Oh, my objective is to grab him with my tape measure. I'm going to bring Candace in next.
Always the fun part about not gluing hovering models to their bases.
Yeah.
Which, as much as it keeps your guys from falling off, never glue your hovering models to your bases.
Yes, yeah. Like all these guys, I have them magnetized in this stupid thing.
For any of you that ever have problems getting your guys to, have their hovering model stick in there, and they just keep falling out and they're loose or whatever, take some of your glue, just glue a little bit onto the top of the base here, thicken it up a little bit, and that'll make it nice and easy to...
Right, so I'm going to use the strat on this unit to give them +1 to wound.
Okay.
It would also give them reroll charges, but I didn't need that this round. So that's going to cost me 1 CP, so I'll be down to 0.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to use it again for free. Yep. On this unit. So both these units are going to be +1 to wound.
Okay.
And you have enough to interrupt.
Do indeed.
So I guess we'll go with Logan first. Because if you interrupt there and kill him, he won't get to go. They should hopefully survive. So 2, 4, 6 attacks from Logan. Swinging into this squad.
Yep.
Full rerolls right now. Didn't matter. This is strength 8.
T6, so 3s.
2 at -2, 3 damage.
-2 becomes -1 because of Valerian. So 2s become 3s, which we fail one anyways.
So kill the wounded guy.
He will go down.
Right, and then the dogs hitting on 4s. Rerolling to hit. 1 miss, but they need 5s to wound. 2 at -1.
2 at -0 makes it 2 ups. I'm fine.
All right. Do you want to interrupt?
I do indeed. The question is where?
Yep.
Now here's something that I always forget because I just haven't played enough 10th edition.
Yes.
They put a restriction on what stratagems you can use the free stratagems.
Only on battle tactics.
Only on battle tactics. Okay. Because
just like the Custodes can only increase battle tactics now.
Yeah. Is counteroffensive a battle tactic?
You got it right there. Some of those in there actually did change, but I don't remember, so we can just do what's in there for right now.
It's not. Oh, there it is. It is a strategic ploy.
Yeah. So I can't increase it, and you can do it.
No.
But you can't do it for free.
Yes. I am going to go ahead and spend 2.
All right.
question is, do I want to do it on the bikes or do I want to do it on Gilgamesh? They're 4 wounds apiece.
Correct.
So his fist is not going to pop 1 per. What's their strength for their weapons?
5.
5, so they'll be wounding on 4, so the +1 to wound.
Mm-hmm. Well, the hammer is strength on the charge. The hammer is strength 10
So he'll be wounding on 3s. Where's the hammer?
on the horde.
Okay, so he'll be able to get in.
Yeah. And with the battle leader, they all have lethal hits.
True.
The other battle leader's dead, so this is the only unit with lethal hits left.
I think I want to go over here.
All right.
I'm going to have to trust in his ability to survive.
Believe in Gilgamesh.
He's nowhere near as good as he used to be, but we're just going to have to trust in it. The question is to go with I think the bikes are the thing to go with here, because even though Lance isn't going to come into play, they are still going to be wounding on 3s. And I'm going to be getting almost just as many attacks. Actually, I won't be getting as many attacks as I will be with Valerian's squad. But Valerian's squad is also a little tankier, more likely to survive, because they've got just as many wounds, the same toughness, and they're minus to the AP, so they've got a little better chance of surviving.
They also are going to get more guys in them, because I'm probably only going to be able to swing 2, maybe 3 here, or else is going to have to go there with the pirates.
And their damage is
2 right now on the charge.
2 right now on the charge, so 2 going through each is going to kill the bike.
Canis might be 3, but everybody else is 2.
Yeah. But they're only doing 1 damage apiece. That's their problem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and interrupt and go with the bikes.
All right.
So we are going to go ahead and let me just double check to make sure this is a battle tactic. Fairly certain it is.
It's crazy we both drew capture turn 1.
It's not a battle tactic. Interesting.
They changed they've limited a lot of battle tactics after they changed that rule.
Yeah. We're going to go and spend a command point, though, on this. We're going to go ahead and do Avenge the Fallen.
Right.
So because the squad has lost a member, they're each going to get an additional attack.
Nice.
So we will be declaring Dakatari. So this is the 2 guys and the captain.
All right.
It's unfortunate because if I did it on that squad, they still wouldn't be considered under half strength. Because if I'm under half strength, I get 2 attacks instead of 1.
Oh, gotcha.
But it's kind of pointless when you can only have squads of 5.
Yeah, because you got to get down to 2 guys.
Yeah. So
The bikes have to get down to 1.
2s, looking for 5s. Well, not a whole lot of 5s and 6s, unfortunately. Only 5, but only the 1/1.
So you got 3 after this?
I'm going to need 3 after this. So rerolling 3 fails to wound here. Wounding on 3s. Strength 7. Actually, that's a pretty good roll. We only had the 3 misses, which we needed to roll 3 more dice anyways. So overall,
Nice.
fairly nasty hit. So it's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19 on your end ball.
9, 12, 15, 18. So 19?
19.
These are 2 damage?
2 to piece.
Ooh. All right, 4 up. Come on. Don't let me down. All right.
I see a fair few.
They made a bunch of them. All right, so I'll lose 1, 2, 3 full wolves. I'll pull these 3 in the back.
Yeah, it might save me.
All right, I guess we'll go ahead and go over here with this unit next.
Yep.
Just pile the wolf lord up. Pile him into here. Battle leader and him in, and they're just going to come up. They're not going to be able to fight. All right, so we'll go ahead and go with the battle leader or the wolf lord first.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he has 6 attacks. That might have been with the relic weapon. He might only be 5 with this. All right, wolf lord, thunderhammer. All right, so 5 attacks. Hitting on 3s, but rerolling everything.
Yep. And lethal, correct?
2 lethals. And then these are rerolls. So 3 hits. Strength 10, so 3 to wound.
Because +1 wound, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So So one at -2. It'll be 3 damage right now.
So 3 at -2. Because lethal, not devastating.
Right, 3. Yep, 3 at -2. Yep.
Okay. So 4-ups, which we save none.
So it's going to be 9 damage.
So you said at 3 damage apiece?
Yep.
Okay, so he's -1 damage. It's going to go down to 6 damage.
All right. And then I can do all the wolves together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wolves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thunder wolves. Hitting all 4s, rerolling everything. Got 2 lethals. Only 2 other hits. But rerolling.
I gotta tell him one only starts with 12 wounds.
Misses. And then these are gonna. What's his toughness?
T10.
T10. They're strength 5, so I need 6s.
+1 to wound.
All right, so I need 5. Still doesn't matter. All right, so 4 -1s.
4 3-ups. Failing 3.
2 damage each, but you take it back
Takes
down to
down
1
to 1
damage
each.
each. What's funny, my +1 to wound, or my +1 damage, gets around half damage, but not -1 damage.
Yeah.
Because of the order they do it in. All right, so then that's going to be 1, 2, 3 relic weapons.
Well, that was just the wolves.
That was just the dogs. Yeah, so got the
Oh,
3
geez.
guys and the other character.
He might be exploding.
Now, so let's the 3 relic weapons, hitting on 3s. All hit 2 lethal. And these are strength 5. So 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 at -1.
Well, it's most likely him dead because I'm guaranteed at least a 2 and a 1 here. Yep. So does he explode? No, he does not. But sadly, he does go down without punching back.
All right. I'm going to go over here.
Would you like to consolidate? Give me free attacks.
No. I'm already on the objective. I will stay there. All right, over here, we'll start with Canis on the little squad.
Yep.
So Canis and this guy here, these 2 here. So melee, his dog is the same as the other dogs. So he has 8 attacks. 3, 8. Hitting on 2s. So all hit. He does give the unit sustained, but he didn't roll any 6s. So these are strength of 5, toughness 6. So I need 5s. Goes down to 4s with a +1 to wound. He is twin linked.
Useful here.
Yep, double claw.
Oh,
that's
that
all of them.
converts. Nice.
So 4,
8.
8,
Misses on the bikes.
8 at -2. Oh, he was -3 because of his thing. I forgot. Oh, doesn't matter.
4 pinballs anyway.
Yeah. Well, no, here on the. But I killed
Yeah,
him.
4 pinballs.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that makes a Telemon different from a Redemptor Dreadnought, is he has a 4 pinball. That's it.
Nice.
Redemptor has better shooting and better melee. So 8 at 4 pinballs. Failing quite a few. Failing 5. What's the damage on each?
2.
2 damage on each. I am going to go ahead and use free battle tactic for a reroll.
All right, I'm going to make that cost 1 more for the rest of the game.
Understandable. Fails it anyways. So 2 damage apiece. Goes 1, 2, and only the captain is left.
All right. So no, that was over here.
Oh, that was over
Yeah,
here.
that was from him.
Oh, my bad. I wouldn't have gotten to do that reroll anyways. Good thing it failed.
All right. So then we'll go back. The reroll didn't happen.
So that's still going to be 1, 2, and the last guy is left on 2 wounds.
All right. Then we'll do the 4 attacks from the relic weapon into that squad. Rerolling to hit. It's on 3s. So all hit, and then this is strength 5, toughness 5.
Still 6.
Still 6, right? Still 5s.
Because my bikes and my infantry are the same toughness.
So +1 to wound, so actually 4s. So 3 at -1.
3 at -1. I wish I'd known that it was on that squad because they're -1 AP on them. So any 3s I had there, but oh well. So it's going to be 2s because ignoring the -1. Fail 1 anyways. Damage 2. Okay.
And then 6 attacks from the wolves.
Might have saved him had I remembered.
Rerolling to hit.
Oh, well.
So 1 miss, but 3 sustained. And then these will also need 5s. So 1, 2, 3 more neg ones.
3 more, technically still considered part of the unit because it is still the same combat.
Yeah, absolutely.
So 2 ups, we're good.
All right. Now we'll go over here. There, how many ones each? 4?
4 piece.
All right.
They're the same as the infantry.
All right. So we'll go with the wolves first.
Good.
Rerolling the hit.
Good thing.
Thank you, Logan. So 2 miss, but 1 sustained. And then 5s. No, 4s, because plus 1 to wound. So 2 at neg 1.
Okay. 2 3 ups. We fail them both.
2 damage each.
I will go ahead now and use his reroll.
All right, and then I will increase it.
Yep. Which I will save this time.
All right.
So.
And then 8 attacks from the relic weapons. 2, 4, 16. Reroll on everything. 2 miss, 2 sustained. Looking for 4s.
Oof.
So that was just 2 at neg 1.
Yep, we save them both.
All right. I guess Candace will just pile on this way to that guy.
Nice little consolidate.
I think that's both the combat, all the combats.
Yes, because my bikes have already gone.
Wait, no,
Larry
did
needs
they?
to go.
That guy needs to go, yeah.
Yep. So he will, of course, strike everything into the wolves there. 7 attacks. We will be declaring Dekatari. So 5s and 6s are nice. We only convert the 1 miss we got. Cool. And 3s to strength 8. Only 2 drop there, so 5 at -2, -3 because of the martial mastery.
4 up. Fail 2, so you'll kill 1 guy.
All right.
All right, so
all in all,
yeah. So I'm not going to capture, but I will tempting target.
Yep. I hit you, you hit me.
All right, so I think I will keep capture for now.
This is why the Imperium is not winning anywhere. It's killing itself.
Yes. So let's see. I think that is for my turn. Going into your turn, we both gain a CP.
We do indeed.
Battle shocks and draw your cards and score your primaries.
I have no battle shocks to do because he's not wounded. They're not under half strength.
And you don't have any of the middle objectives, so 0 on primary again?
Yep.
All right. The thing about this one's really easy to keep each other's primary low.
That it is. For secondary, I get Storm Hostile Objective. Completely doable.
To storm, and you kept capture.
Yes.
I also kept capture.
You got 1 shot, buddy.
All right, so
Sure, she's
going into the top of round 2, it is 5-0 for the Wolves. So really tight game so far. Nothing crazy, too crazy other than that. Straight combat from the top of 1.
It's true. See, here's my problem. I can fall back and charge with them with a stratagem. So I could easily go both Storm Hostile Objective and Capture Enemy Outpost.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm spending their entire thing to go take out infiltrators and letting this run rampant, which is not great because you'll just charge into me and that'll be the end of it. So, I mean, I definitely know what they're doing. You don't have enough command points to interrupt, thank goodness.
Nope. Should have discarded capture.
I do want to get them to where they can shoot, but I need to stay outside of...
And remember, that unit has not used its move yet.
True. So if I shoot them, they'll get to...
Engage you and stop you from charging onto the objective and trying to take it.
This is true. So I think we're going to do something a little bit more wily. Let's see if we can't humiliate Papa Grimnar a little bit.
Hey, you leave Logan alone.
Let's give Santa some coal. I definitely want to fall back with the bikes so I can charge with the bikes. The question is, where am I going with the bikes? I don't want to leave Valerian in there, but you know what? It should be fine. Should be fine. You've got 1 job. She's over there. I think we're going to risk it for the biscuit. So we are going to go ahead and use command point. Let me double check to see if it is a battle tactic, actually. See if I can do it for free. It is not a battle tactic. So I will go ahead and spend my command point on multi-potentiality, allowing them to fall back, shoot, and charge.
All right.
And we are just going to go ahead and... They're not infantry, so I'd have to charge over that. But that's okay. We only got 2 guys on there, so as long as I got 3 guys on there. Okay.
Well, they're only OC1. As long as you get 1 guy. Oh, you need 2 to take it.
Well, they're
you're OC2, right?
Yeah. Infiltrators are only OC1?
They're not battle line.
Fair.
They used to be. They kept all their cool rules, but they lost battle line.
In that case, what we'll do is see if we get lucky with some shooting and just steal this from you via shenanigans.
All right, I think
the
one of these has 2
target.
wounds.
Yes.
I think I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 CP to overwatch them with the bike squad.
Fair enough.
I believe I should be able to see them with everything from here, pretty much.
I would say so, yes.
Right, so
Well, here's the thing. We're considering this obscuring, correct?
yes.
So I'm not wholly within
Maybe
the
this
terrain.
kind of. Well, you don't have to be wholly. You just have to be. You have to be
I
wholly
just have to
within to
touch it.
see out. But as long as you're touching it, you can be seen.
Fair.
So
In that
there's a
case-
chance this one loses it here, but everybody else should have it.
Oh yeah, because of this piece right
Yeah.
here.
So you just give me
Yeah.
a call whether he has it or not. Everyone else should. Have
I
it.
would say he does not.
All right. So it'll be 6 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually 7 if you count the chaplain. All right. So 6 suits. 1 hit. I'll leave it for here. 1 dev.
Okay.
And then 8 shots from the Gatling.
Might lose a bike here.
I was hoping they'd just get 2 devs through here.
Well, 3,
3 hits. And 1 6.
which you
There it
got
is.
1.
So that's all I got. 1 extra dev.
I'm going to go ahead and free battle tactic with him for Arcane Genetic Alchemy. For
What's that?
4 up against.
4 up against.
Yeah. Which I make. So I should have done it when the first one came along, but oh well. It just says when I take the
Gotcha.
wound, so it was when I declare it. But I keep the bike alive. That's all that matters.
Yep.
1 shot. He's got 1 shot. Hopefully he doesn't get Mama Spaghetti.
Yeah, I was
Does she have...
blown up.
She does have one up? Yeah. Can't shoot her. Cool. So he's going to go ahead then and just shoot into that squad.
All right.
So, makes sense.
I played against a Vindicare the other day. He rolled a 1 to hit, turns 1 and 2, and turn 3, he rolled a 1 to wound.
Sounds about right. That's all Vindicares do.
Yeah.
They don't really do nothing. All right.
And then out of nowhere, they'll pick up a character in 1 shot.
Yeah. It's just like, hey, you finally did
Nothing,
your job.
nothing. Bam! Oh, see, that's why I brought you.
Spears, everything into Grimnar.
Grimnar.
Wait, did I actually see him without obscuring there?
Oh, that's a good question. Some of them probably can. Down this line here.
3 of
They
them?
could probably get the 3 against the wall, probably can
Okay.
finagle a shot.
In that case, well, we were not in my shooting phase yet. We were in my movement phase. I completely forgot because I was going to
You
drop.
bring your reserves in. Yeah, bring your reserves in.
I got so caught up with him.
Haha, you shot the Vindicare. You can't come in.
Technically, that would be the way it goes.
No.
And it's not that I wouldn't mind because I could just rapid ingress them in, but quite frankly, but we're actually going to put them this way a little bit because I think I'm going to drop because they haven't used their move and shoot, correct?
They don't have it.
Oh, they don't have it.
Only the 2 squads that had the battle leaders.
Well, I think I still want to end up shooting this squad anyway.
Well, because you're here, unless you fell back, you couldn't shoot them anyway.
Fair. Which I wanted to fall. He's black, and I keep losing him.
That's racist.
It is a little bit racist. I did want to fall back with him because otherwise we're just going to hit him and that's going to be the end of him.
All right.
So he'll go ahead and give you options. Just trying to make sure that all of them can see the bikes, which I think because of that guy, they're pretty much all going to.
Yeah, you should be able to. I would think so.
Just need to keep them all within 18 inches. All right. That's it for movement.
All right.
We did him already. He failed miserably. That's what it was. I shot him out of order.
Oh, yeah? Hazley, I'm not even supposed to be going yet.
Okay,
I'm not even scheduled to work today.
The 3 guys shooting into Logan Grimnar.
All right.
The other guys shooting into nothing.
You sure you don't want to shoot here?
Positive.
Good call.
2s. Drop 1. And 5s. For 1. AP 1.
All right. 3 up. He's fine.
If you failed it, it would have been dead.
You got to kill Logan in combat. None of this shooting stuff.
Apparently. Tempted to just salvo launcher into him. We're going to shoot them first, see what we get with them. Everything into these bikes here.
All right.
So
We don't have any CP to do anything cool.
So we'll go ahead and... How many wounds are they apiece?
4.
4 wounds apiece. So we'll start with the axes.
Yeah, the bike, or this thing, I think is 8 or 6. He's going to be the last one to die, so when we get to him, I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Because he has the most shots. Let's keep him alive.
Let me guess. This is not a battle tactic. No, it's a wargear strategy. Okay. So here's all the axes. Dropping none.
Nice shot.
And their T...
5.
So 5 to wound. 3 at -1.
3 at -1. All right. Assuming I got cover on most of it, so we'll go ahead and do 3 ups. 1 damage.
2 apiece.
All right. So we'll put 2 wounds on this front guy.
How many are in that squad? More than 5, less
8.
than 10. So it's going to be D6 with blast each. So D6 plus 1. Not great. There's 10, 15, 21. Here's 18 of them. I got 3 more to roll. I'll just reroll these misses. All right. Looking for 5s again. Not great. It's going to be 5 at -1.
Damage.
1.
All right, so stay in the cover, guys. So mine, so 3 ups. So you said 1 damage each.
1 damage each.
All right, so we'll kill him and we'll wound a guy. This guy here.
I could drop the salvo launchers into them. Grimnar needs to die.
No, he does not. Leave Grimnar alone.
But I need to stay on that objective because I've got both my things writing on it. And I can't charge him and keep 2 guys on it, sadly. Now, if I charge him, I could consolidate back onto it easily now. Because I'll definitely be within 3.
Till he lives and kills you.
Now I have to shoot him. Here's hoping he won't. As much as the smart thing here would be to shoot him, that would be the smart thing to do. It's no fun. So I'm not going to do it. So all 3 bikes into the bikes.
Bike crab.
Can the shield captain see the bikes?
Which one is he?
He is the gold.
This one?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like he probably can see the edge of my tire sticking out or something.
I don't know, actually, because the edge of your tire from this angle is... I don't think he can, actually.
All right.
So he'll pop one into Logan.
All right.
See if maybe he just gets lucky. He does hit. Too bad, 6s do nothing for me. He does wound. Strength 9 becomes -2.
All right. 4 bimbo. Damage?
I usually don't actually get to this part with them.
I'm assuming it's at least 2.
It is 3.
Killed Logan.
Wow. Okay. The captain got the lucky shot off. And then the 2 into the bikes for 1 hit. 3s to wound. Becomes 1 wound minus 2.
All right. So assuming I'm gonna get cover there, so make that a 4 up. Dead. 3 damage.
3 piece.
Oopsie. Throwing stuff.
So far, not a bad shooting phase. That's it for shooting. On to charges. We'll go. On to dice dropping. We'll go ahead and go with the obvious charge.
Yep.
Thank goodness. Thankfully, they only needed to go 3. Just want to get some of them on the point here. So we got 3 of them on the point at least. So I'm going to have to kill you off it. Because right now I think we're tied OC. No, they've got the Vexilla. I definitely out OC you there.
Well, I got 16. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 12 right now.
I've got 3 guys at 3, so I got 9. You got 12. Okay, so I do need to kill you. They're going to go ahead and declare the wolves in the center.
All right.
That is not a 9. I cannot reroll it. Unfortunate. The bikes are going to go ahead and declare the infiltrators.
I guess to go around is probably quicker.
Around or over.
7.
9 will do it.
Yeah, because over would be 3. Yeah, I guess it'd be about 7 either way.
Heard you a moment ago. The best way to make is what? 2 inches up? Yeah, 2 inches up, so it's going to be 4 inches for those guys.
Yeah, like 1 over, so 5 basically just to get over.
So as long as I can keep them in cohesion, that's the question, how do I keep them in cohesion while staying on the objective? 9 inches definitely gets me around and in cohesion. I have to get on the objective. Granted, I don't know if
this is the objective. You probably toe like that and get him on the objective.
Yeah, but I
gotta jump them both over.
True, he can
Sit right straight over like that, and then he could have gone right there.
And keep cohesion.
Yep.
Because even if you kill that guy, it's only at the end of my movement that matters. Where were you a moment ago?
For some reason, your dice decided the guys on bikes are faster than the guys on foot.
Strange how that happens. You've got no command points to interrupt, so I will go ahead and start off with the bikes.
Right.
Because I know them off the top of my head. And we will be declaring Decatari as usual.
I have a 6 up feel no pain over here.
All right. We are not in Martial Master anymore, so 6s are what we need. We only get the 1. And 2s because Lance.
Your lances get lance?
Who knew? Dropping 3 more. It's going to be 2,
10.
4, 6, 8, 10.
AP?
AP 2.
All right, so give me $5. And those are 2 each?
2 each.
And me? Half of them, actually.
Not horrible.
Right, so first one, 6 up feel no pain. Dead. Second one. Dead. Third one. There we go. He lives with 1.
Can he stay alive?
No. So they killed 1, and then the last one.
Hey, he's alive.
All right, so 3 die and 1 takes a wound. So 1, 2, 3. Put a wound on.
I think I did more damage to Grimnar in his squad. Interestingly enough. Feel no pain coming in clutch there.
Yes.
All right. We are going to
Now they roll better with their 5-ups than Grimnar squad did with their 4-ups.
That's always how it happens.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and go with the Wardens and Spiculus Crixus next. Everyone is going to be in range. I don't think I can really get anyone else on the objective, sadly enough. Oh, with the roll. No, they only rolled a 3. That's right. So, 5 attacks each from the Wardens. We'll go ahead and start with them. We'll end with the Blade Champion.
All right.
So here's the first 3. So we're going to roll 10 more. I should really just bring more dice.
Yes.
2's looking for 6s. There's 1, 2 6s, and no misses.
Nice.
So 15 will be 17, if you don't mind.
All right. I do mind, actually.
Oh, well. Sorry, there's
Stop
nothing
rolling
I
so
can do about
good, Mark.
Drop 7 there, and the other 10. There's some 6s.
There you go.
So 3 more from the 10 there, so 13, 17, 30.
Yes. You know, you can roll 1s, not just 6s, right?
Fair.
All right, so 15 twice.
15 twice.
How many dice do you have? 18?
19.
19? All right. I was going to say, if it was 18, you're 1 short. You need 1 more.
Yeah. Only string 7, so I will be winning on 3s.
All right.
That's actually not horrible.
So
So 14 so far. Imagine if I did something like devastating, or had a stratagem for it. Okay, here's where the misses are. Okay, so it's 6 from that 15, so 9.
23 total, it looks like.
14, 9. Yep, 23. Minus 2. Custodes still hit pretty hard in an anti-infantry, anti-mounted aspect.
23.
They're just
4.
horrible against vehicles and monsters.
Is there 2 damage?
2 apiece.
4s. That wasn't horrible. 1, 2, 3.5 die.
Only 3.5. All right. The Blade Champion. How many wounds does your character have?
This one has 5, and this one has 7.
And he hits pretty hard, doesn't he?
Yes.
What's the damage on his weapon?
Right now it's 2 because you charged me,
Fair.
but he's got devastating wounds.
Just he has devastating wounds?
Just because he's got the Thunderhammer.
Gotcha.
And he's strength 9. 10 when I charge, but 9 when you charge.
I think we have to kill him.
Oh, you got something after characters?
Yeah, he's got 3 stances. He can either do a sustained hits one, so he's got essentially an anti-horde mode. He's got a precision, and then he's got a devastating wound.
Nice.
Normally, this is where I'd say devastating wounds would be great, but doing 3 damage pop on your 4 wound wolves is not going to do me any good. So we're going to go ahead and do Behemoth on him, which gives him 6 attacks. We are going to be doing Dakatari. And it does have precision, so we'll be declaring everything into him.
All right.
I get the feeling this isn't going to kill him, though. Because he's got 7 wounds, correct?
Yes.
He got 6 attacks. Drop 1, make 1, though. So 6 go through. Wounding on 3s. Drop 2. Only 4 go through. You'll most likely save at least 2 of them mathematically.
Mathematically, he lives with 1 wound.
That's only 2 damage apiece.
Oh, 2 damage apiece. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 2 damage. I thought it was 3 damage.
3 damage on the devastating.
Gotcha. Yeah, 2 damage apiece. He should. I mean, dice do what they dice, but he should live.
Yeah. I could throw it on the wolves, and that'll at least kill me 1.
Yeah. Or you can throw it on this guy. He's only 5 wounds, and he's the one that gives me lethal in the move.
I think I'm going to throw it on the wolves.
All right.
It really sucks. It is still -2, so at least I'm putting you on your 4 up.
All right.
So, as expected, drop 1, make 1. It's going to be strength 7, though, so 3's to wound.
Yep.
Of which, as expected, drop 2. So 4 on your invul.
And made all 4. Actually.
All right. Didn't matter. All right.
So that's everything?
Everything.
All right, these guys will pile back in. They're OC2?
OC2, yes.
All right, yeah, so even if I kill 1, you'll still hold that. All right, so we'll go over here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I still got 10 here, so I still control this one.
Yeah.
All
Unfortunately, you didn't pull from where I needed you to.
Yeah.
How dare you?
All right, so we'll go ahead and start with the wolves. So 5 of them hitting on 4s. 3 lethals.
We are going to go ahead and, because I think it's probably to do it, we are going to go ahead and pop their once per game 4 film of pain.
All right. And then toughness. So I need 5s. So it's before 5, 6, 7 neg 1s.
7 neg 1s. I think your thing is just weight of attacks.
Yes.
Damage?
1.
1 each.
Yeah, because you charged me.
I feel 3 of them, which is enough to kill a guy.
All right, and then 1, 2, 3 relic weapons left. 2, 3.
My damaging squad is not damaging.
At least hit on 3s. And 5s. You're T6, right?
Yes.
So 5 more neg 1.
5 more threats. Only feeling 1 this time. Damage?
1.
He does not feel it.
Ah,
He feels no pain.
Thunderhammer. Strength 9, so 3s. All right, 1 at neg 2.
All right.
Oh, sorry, neg 3.
Fail it either way.
2 damage.
Honestly, I probably should have saved their 4 film of pain for when you fell back and charged me. But, oh well. So that's that.
All right, the battle leader. Relic weapon is 5 attacks. Yeah, 5 attacks. Hitting all 2s. Strength of 5.
I see 1,
2.
2.
At neg 2, 2 damage.
2 4-ups. Make 1 fail 1, 2 damage.
Yep.
So that will kill that 1 bike.
No, that was over here.
Oh, that was over
That
here.
was the last guy here.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a film of pain then. Which
Oh,
saves
both of
neither, so 1 guy will go down to a wound.
All right, now over here, this is going to be nothing. Phobos Librarian.
You just got to do 1 damage.
Well, still won't take the objective back.
Still won't take the objective back.
So
But
he's got 4 attacks with his force weapon.
I think killing the bike is still.
Actually, what is the regular attack? Because he says these 3 damage. If they kill someone, I gotta get like crazy lucky. All right, so they're 3 attacks each.
Good old spacing.
All right, so 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. All hit. Winning on 5s. 1, no AP. Come on, do it for me.
2 up? No.
All right. And then I think I said he was 4 attacks with his relic weapon.
This should do it.
Yeah, for that one guy. I was hoping if they got lucky, maybe I could get lucky and get a second guy. So hitting on 3s. All hit. These are strength 6. So 4s.
1, 2,
3 at neg 1.
3 3-ups. Spike them. No. So damage.
D3.
D3. Well, the first one will definitely kill a guy.
And then 3.
All right.
See, if they'd have got lucky and got the 1, he would have killed a guy.
This is true. And then I wouldn't have gotten.
Capture. I know, that was the...
Yeah.
Or Storm. I would have stopped both of them.
That you would have.
That would have been big. It's
Yep,
amazing how
figures.
one little dice roll here or there could like
Yeah.
swing a game like 13
It
points.
shows you how even Custodes bikes against infiltrators is still.
Well, that's what they do. They use the librarian, the force weapon.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
Yep.
theoretically, they should be dead.
Yes.
All right. So that's it for me. I will
So you're
capture
gonna
enemy outposts for
And Storm. Yep.
and Storm.
So 8 and 5. That was big.
Yeah.
All right. So my turn. They're below half. So gain 1 CP. So we need a battle shock.
You fail.
Fail it.
Interesting.
Right.
I don't think it really matters.
Yeah, that was 5 points for primary.
Oh, true. Yeah, you are holding the.
I thought about
objective, so-
spending the 1 just to do it, but all right. So we'll just get 5 for primary.
And they're not below half, correct?
They're not. They still have 5 guys out of their 8.
We still have some burgers and fries. I'm assuming you wanted to pull her off at the end of my turn.
Yes, end of your turn. She's hopping up. Sorry. And we are going to get investigate signals. All right. So capture and investigate. All right, movement. They're battle shocked, so they can't use strats and they can't hold the objective. All right, so they just need to go kill stuff. They will advance 12 inches.
Not the bites. Honestly, they've lived a lot longer than I expected them to.
They will just fall back here.
Are they battle shocked?
One,
Because
two,
there will be a
three.
desperate breakout if
They were
are.
a 6-man squad. They're at 3.
Fair. Is it half strength? Not.
It's
Is it
below
less
half.
than half? Okay.
Yeah. So these guys, if I move on to the objective, you're just going to shoot me. So we're going to back over here and just shoot at you. Make sure everybody can see him. I should be able to see him with everybody like this. Actually, we'll put a chaplain next to this thing. Over here, we will fall back just so we can recharge.
Yep.
Custodes. She'll drop. So look at that room between these. They're 18 inches apart. Yes. So we drop her there. Oops.
Don't think she's going to be able to be 9 away from each, though.
Also, maybe they're just over 18, so it's going to be close. So sorry if I don't move your model. And like move her up to it a little bit. And then you want to give me that. No,
Yeah.
not quite.
Nope, not
So
quite
I have to go a
enough.
little more this way.
She's
fine.
Oh, yeah, she's fine.
Thought about going after the Vindicare with her, but
She's been pretty
is
good.
he
at
on the
keeping us safe so
objective
far.
or off it? The Vindicare?
He is just on it.
All right, so you got 4 OC on it
Yes,
because they're only 1, the girls.
I believe so. Oh, that's right. They can drop in
Within 3, yep.
and their OC
1.
Okay.
Just go all the way over here.
Within 3 or outside of 3?
Just out of 3.
So he's good.
And I'll just go next. Oops. And then the rest of them.
Kind of forgot you had those guys. Well, I definitely don't hold the objective anymore.
No, I now hold it. Actually, I think I'll spend my 1 CP and get rid of Investigate.
Fair enough. Draw a new one.
Assassination.
Doable. You've got 1, 2, 3 characters that you're kind of lining up on.
All right. Yeah, because there's 1 here, 1 here, 1 there.
Yep.
All right.
Well, 1 here technically, but I don't think you're getting
Yeah, I don't
anytime
think
soon.
I'm getting him. All right. I think that's all the movement. Shooting. We're going to go ahead and do the Custodes shooting him.
Yep.
6 shots again. Anti-infantry 2.
Infantry 2 is what's doing it for
6 wounds. And I think it was AP 1 or 2.
you. It will matter.
Range weapon. AC 2, 1 damage.
AP2, 1 damage, so 3 of them will go through with the AP2. Because he's not leading a unit anymore, so he doesn't get to say that you don't get an extra AP against him. So he starts off with 6 wounds, so he's down to 3.
How many wounds is the Vindicator?
He does have a 3 up, or a 6 up element.
All right.
So let me. He does save one of those, so it goes back up to 4.
How many wounds is the Vindicator?
Vindicator is only 4.
All right, so we're going to not overcharge the guys. We'll start with the squad closest to him
I
first.
don't know if you're within 12 inches.
Right? Here, let me measure it. Oh. Any negatives to hit him or anything?
Do believe he's stealth, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't matter because you're within 12 inches. Oh, that's just ranged attacks to hit him, so yeah, -1.
All right. That's -1, so 3 hits.
I'm thinking the old stealth rule.
Yep, strength 7, so 3s.
3s indeed.
That'll be 2 at -3.
4 pinballs. We love it.
All right, so then the other guys will do the same thing. 2 hits. Oh no, 1 hit. -1. Nope, no wound. All right, well, good thing
We're
we.
alive.
All right, bikes are going to shoot everything into this squad.
Understandable.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
They are T7.
And the
Terminators go up on top of us.
all right, so 3s to hit. And then toughness, what you said?
T7.
So that doesn't matter because we're 4, so just still be 5s. 1, 2, no AP.
2 2s. We make 1 fail, 1 damage.
1. And then the Gatling. 3 miss. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is strength 5. So still same thing. Nothing. All right.
No devs there, huh?
No devs.
Interesting.
All right. Charges. Right. So we're at. Yep. They're charging back here.
Yep.
With an 8.
Do believe
They're doing the +1 to wound for free.
Yep.
This is bottom of 2. This is bottom of 2?
Bottom of 2, yeah.
Jesus.
It's been a bloody couple of rounds.
All right, they're charging in here.
Snake eye.
5.
Yeah, 5. I think that'll just get you in.
Yep.
You might get 1 or 2 guys. Well, you got your pylon to do as well,
Yeah.
so I think you'll be able to get everybody.
Yeah, sure. Because they just have to get to his base.
Because it's now base-to-base contact or something that's within a half inch. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so she is going to charge him. Looking for a 9.
You get a 9.
All right.
It's nice knowing you, Valerian.
Maybe. They're not charging. They can't charge. All right, let's go ahead and do the Custodes first.
All right.
She has 5 attacks. They hit on 2s. Do you have any other abilities? Nothing. Nothing that helps on attacks. All right, so hitting on 2s. All hit. Strength 5.
T6. But your infantry 2+.
Only on her gun.
Only on her gun. Okay.
Yep. So 5s.
See 1.
Nope. That's a 4.
Oh, that's a...
She'd make 2 damage, but she couldn't get a wound in.
All right.
So unless you're going to interrupt, we'll go ahead and go over here.
I'm not going to interrupt, but I'm going to go ahead and spend a stratagem on, I forget what it's called. Look it up here in just a moment, but I'm going to make them -1 to hit.
Make that -1 to hit.
Yes.
5 wolves. 3, 9, 12, 15.
Unwavering Sentinel.
Oh, I forgot to oath them. Oh well. I always forget to do my oath.
You know what? I
If
completely
I don't put it up here before I draw my cards, I don't oath.
It's okay. I completely forgot that these guys get to reroll wounds.
Nice. All right, so we're going with over here. The wolves are hitting on 5s. So I get 2 auto wounds and 3 hits. 5. So 3 -1s here.
Yep. 3 threats, which we fail 2 damage.
2.
Okay, they do have a 6 at penalty naturally.
Got the
We failed
wounded guy.
both.
All right, and then so that was all the wolves. So we'll go with the relic weapons next. 1, 2, not a relic, heavy weapons. These will be hitting our 4s now.
Don't think that saved me.
2 auto 5s. So 2 more at -1.
4 threats. We fail 1.
2 damage.
And does he feel pain? He does, in fact, feel pain.
The relic weapon from the battle leader. Hitting on 3s now. Strength 5 or 6, so that's not going to wound you. And then the 5 attacks from the Thunderhammer. 2 auto wound. 1
Which
miss.
kind of bad for you because you won't be devastating with it.
Strength 9.
There's
1
dev,
dev. So yeah, 1 dev at 3 damage, and then 2 at neg 3.
4 ups.
Or sorry, neg 4 actually, but it doesn't matter. You have
4 ups either way. So make one fail one.
So 3 damage and then 3 damage.
Okay. He saves 1, so at the very most, you're only going to kill 1 guy, which will indeed happen.
You're going to lose people to coherency.
It's only at the end of my movement.
Right, but when I pile into you, you're not going to be able to move to get coherency.
It's only if I pile in, though.
No, at the end of the round, you have to check coherency.
Oh, do you now?
Yeah, and you pull models till you're in coherency.
Well, I mean, he was going to be 2 inches away anyways. But it's not like I'm out vexilling you anyways. Because even if I keep that model there, I wanted to keep the Vexilla, but I'm going to have to kill you off the objective anyways in order to do anything with it.
Yeah.
So, oh well. We make mistakes. We learn.
All right, over here, we're going to go with the wolves first.
Yep.
9 attacks. No negs or anything over here?
Checking, because unfortunately we've got shit all for battle tactics.
And so 4s. So they don't have lethal, but they have sustained. So then 5s. So 2 at neg 1.
2 thrips. We make them both.
All right, and then 2 relic weapons, or heirloom weapons. And they got to just pile into him.
Yep.
And 1 back. And 5s. 2 at neg 1.
2 thrips. We make them both.
All right, and then 8 attacks from Canis. Three lethal, or 3 sustained. And then 5 re-rolling. So 6 at neg 2, 2 damage.
4 ups. Failing 2. 2 damage apiece, you say? So that'll kill the 1 guy. And that will put my Capitan. You said 2 damage?
Mm-hmm.
So it brings him down to 5.
Well, I could have charged back in the same place, but actually I don't think I wanted to. All right, so just, I think it's all your attacks back now?
I think so. I will go ahead and start over there. Everything into your wolf boys, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So, declaring Dakatari. So 2 sustain. And 3s to wounds. Dropping 3. So it's going to be 5 at -2.
Over here?
Yes, sir.
4 ups. We will fail 2 of them, so 2 damage each.
Yes, sir.
We'll kill the guy not on the objectives.
And as for over here, the Warden will obviously be striking the boys there. Dakatari, of course. Only 1s and 6s. And 3s. Dropping 3. Definitely not average. 3 at -2.
All right, 4 ups. 2 damage.
2 apiece.
We'll kill the wounded guy.
And then we'll be doing the 2 damage attack again with Spickless Crixus there.
Yeah.
6
Into the
attacks into the squad. Only 1 6, so convert the 1 that he missed. And that is cocked. It is going to be 5. It's a -2.
4 ups. Ooh,
Ooh.
1. 2 dead. We'll kill the 2 regular guys. And that will put 2 wounds onto and put it on the battle leader here. So we'll have 3 left, and now they'll go to individual units.
And he will go ahead and
Yes.
pile in to be within 2 inches.
Perfect. See, you guys just made 2 more saves. We still got a free model.
Yeah, and Valerian will go ahead and strike back at
The assassin.
us. We will be, of course, declaring Secretary, which converts only 1, so we end up dropping 1 in the long run. Pretty sure 2's to wound.
Yes, your T4.
Yeah. Still end up dropping 3. 3 on your invul.
Damage?
2 apiece.
All right, I need 2 of these 4-ups.
Which you... Nope.
No.
Okay, she dead. I'm still alive.
Yes.
Interesting.
All right, so that should be the end of it, I believe. So I'm going to get 8 for capture.
Yep.
0 for assassinate. I'll go ahead and discard assassinate for CP.
Yeah, because I think at this point, if you get assassinate, you've tabled me. Well, not tabled me, but you've certainly hit me pretty hard.
All right, so then your turn. I'll go up to 2 CP.
Bottom round 3.
God dang it.
I do now out OC you on this objective.
Because you're 3.
I am 3.
Yep.
So I will get
So you got
5
a 5, yeah.
I definitely don't out OC you here because I only got the 2. And then this doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, that one doesn't score anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
It was just for the captures. We needed them.
Secondary is cleanse, and deploy teleport hammer. Why?
So at the end of round 2, it's 20 to 15, 13, 18. 18 to 20 me by 2 points.
Well, let's see if I can
Oh, no.
bring that back.
It would have been 13 to 20 because this 5 is at the start of turn 3.
Yes. This is a problem. Gonna have to deal with that.
I'm sorry, what'd you draw? Deploy and
cleanse and
cleanse?
deploy.
Ah, good.
Neither of which I like.
Go to objectives instead of killing me.
I know, right?
That's why when you start running out of models and you got draw these actions.
I could send him to deploy teleport Homer,
Yeah, he should be able to get in my deployment zone fairly easily.
but at the same time, I kind of want him to hit things.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go ahead and
And you left him unengaged, right?
yes.
All right, so that guy's engaged and this one's not. Okay.
We're gonna go. And deciding where I want to do multi-potentiality. We're definitely gonna move these guys first, just to get on this objective. Well, I think I actually need them to go kill those guys, and I'll put one of them on the objective. So if for some reason they fail or they shoot them all to death, I'll at least be on the objective.
Yeah. And end of this turn, objectives start disappearing.
Not like either of us. We had a little assassin versus scout versus assassin battle over there, and that was about it.
Well, I was going to send the bikes there, but then you dropped the freaking F squad there. I was like, no, we don't want to be that close to that.
That would be a little scary. All right. Do I send him that way, or do I send him that way? I mean, that's obviously the scoring objective. But at the same time, I need him to do things. Can you advance when you fall back?
Yeah, no, you cannot advance when you fall back.
Did not think so. We're going to go ahead and fall back with these guys. And we're going to go ahead and declare multi-potentiality. So they will be able to shoot and charge.
Huh?
So we're just going to pop them like this. That way I can easily charge either of those. I think getting rid of these guys is kind of the mandatory thing right now. Because at the end of the day, that's going to be worth way more points than this. Could theoretically cleanse this objective with them, but no. That's a lot of plasma. Plasma hurts.
No, it doesn't. That's the Vindicator.
They just couldn't see it properly. All right, if I stay there, you're going to hit me first. But if I fall back, you're just going to charge me and hit me first. So I think what he's going to have to do, since he's going to be hit first either way, now granted, you won't get your bonuses for charging.
Not this turn, no.
So how much damage did they do apiece?
One.
One apiece.
Mhm.
Survival is possible.
Survival is very likely.
Whereas if I pull back, you're just going to charge me anyways. So him being able to strike back, not impossible. Because here's what I'm thinking. I could fall him back this way, right? And I could use him as a roadblock. So that way they have to stop here
Mhm.
and before they can come back over here, which means if I can deal with these two guys, I can move over here and engage them after they're a roadblock. But then again, I don't think that's going to work, because if I do that, you'll probably just move over here, shoot him to death. But even so, they'd still have to stop there.
Mhm.
So I could sacrifice him as a roadblock. Or I could hope that he survives and deals a lot of damage to your wolves there. It's a tough choice.
Yeah.
It really is. I think the play though is to do the roadblock, because if they shoot them all to death, or even if they don't, they'll be able to come back around and re-engage you before you can do anything. So he's unfortunately going to die, but he is going to make your life more difficult.
My life's already difficult enough, Mark.
Oh. That's the cops coming for me for that that play.
Mark's
Like,
being mean to me.
that's illegal. Custodes, they're supposed to be mean to you. All right, we're going to go ahead and go into shooting. We're going to go and start off with Vindicare.
All right.
And he's going to go ahead and pop 3 shots with his pistol
Yes.
into your boys there.
Yep, boy.
Do. So 3 shots. Shooting into the close squad to him. Hitting on 2s. That's 2 6s. Let's see, does that makes a range attack if a critical hit is scored? Add 3 to the damage characteristic. Okay, so I'm going to roll these separately, because those are plus 3 damage on the hit. Critical hit. If a critical hit is scored, add 3 to the damage characteristic.
That's crazy.
So here's the one to wound.
Wait, what's the normal damage?
Normal damage for the pistol is 3.
All right, so they were only. It doesn't matter. They're only 3 wounds each.
Fair. I guess if you do it on the rifle, you can look at
Oh,
him and
character.
just-
Yeah.
you look at the Swarm Lord and be
Or
like,
if you were
bye-bye.
shooting the Thunderwolves or the bikes, it would have mattered because you've been picking up a model per.
Fair, yeah.
If you're shooting the one unit in my army, that's 3 instead of 4 wounds.
So that's going to be 2 wounds. One of these is going to be devastating.
Okay.
So this is going to be straight 3
So one's
devastating.
dead, and the other one, what's AP?
AP minus 2.
All right, so 1 5 up. Good. So
All
we'll
right.
lose 1 guy. So the one closest to him
Yes, sir. And you do need to take a battle shock on them.
right now?
Yes, sir. I think you're probably good as long as you don't roll a 1.
Yeah, they're good.
Okay. They're going to go ahead and shoot. We're just going to pump everything into this squad because they're going to end up charging them anyways. Or do we split fire to victory and hold the objective? It's tempting. It's tempting. We're going to shoot all the axes into them and all the grenades into them.
Okay.
And hope maybe we pull it off.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the axes first. 2s. Drop 1, 2. So far, not bad. You're T5 in Gravis, aren't you?
Correct.
So 5's to wound. I should have taken into account the 5's to wound part. 2 minus 1.
All right, so 2 4 ups. Damage?
2 each, so 1 guy dies. That's problematic. I'm not going to kill the squad we're shooting. D6 shots from the grenades. That's a fair amount of shooting there. Some good shooting, Tex.
21.
So, well, we know I got 19, but I actually may not have 19 anymore. 5, 10, 15. I need to roll 5 more. I need to roll 6 more.
6 more, yeah. Strength on this?
4.
So you need 5s.
So
Those.
here's the 6 more.
Oh, this is just a hit.
So we drop 1 total.
And we're looking for 5. Not so great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at -1.
-1 damage.
1.
So,
So-
4 ups.
Most we probably kill a guy.
You kill 1, wound 1.
Oh, well, better than expected. I'd be tempted to shoot the warden over here, but the most they can do is kill that one guy. I'm gonna have to multi-charge them anyway, so I'm not gonna worry about that. So he is gonna go ahead. Now, if I shoot either of them, they'll just do their.
Only
Or
he.
can they not do it because they're not? in
Well,
a
he's the only
squad?
one who has it, and let me see if he can do it. If it's so, it might only be when he's leading a squad. A lot of that stuff only works when you're leading a squad. Like I said, if this model's unit was targeted, it doesn't have to be leading a squad.
And that's this guy,
That's the white guy.
the white guy, the one I wanted to shoot. Unfortunate. We'll go ahead and shoot into him then. So 2 shots from the warden. Drop 1, make 1, and no wound. All right, the Gnosis from Valerian into the same guy, and we're looking for 5s. Nothing. All right, good talk. Charges.
All right, charges. My favorite page.
Valerian's definitely going into the guy closest to him.
All right, that'll do it.
6s will definitely do it, and he'll just touch
That's
the objective.
Yeah, smart.
Do I focus on the one guy to make sure he dies? I think Valerian can do it. You do have 2 command points, so you can interrupt.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and roll these guys up, declaring both squads. 3 inches? Not going to make it. Interesting. I can't even use his free reroll stratagem because you made it 1 command point more expensive. That's problematic. I think I have to play it this way. Spiculus and Warden are going into your boy there. 3 inches should do it. That's twice I rolled 3s now. 3 inches. Plenty does it. All right. Well, you've got command points to interrupt.
Yes.
How much damage does he do?
2,
How many attacks?
5. Well, 8 if you count the dogs, but the 3 dog attacks only do 1 damage.
I only got 4 wounds left.
And his relic weapon, yeah, is 2 damage.
So you could potentially turn on Valerian and nuke him, but he's got devastating wounds.
Yeah, he's got devastating, he's got lethal. Oh, actually, his lethal might only be when he's leading a squad.
I think it's probably when he's leading a squad.
The other wasn't, but this one probably is.
And he's only 2 damage with the Thunder Hammer, right?
Unless I charge.
Unless you charge.
Oh, no, that's gone too. They have to be part of the Thunderbolt squad. Yeah, so plus, the characters don't have +1 damage anymore.
And he's how many attacks?
5.
5?
Yeah, they're both 5s. Just he's got a relic weapon, he's got the Thunder Hammer.
I think we have to go with Valerian first because the chance of him getting through the Warden and the Blade Champion, a little rough, but he could definitely turn around and nuke Valerian.
Yeah.
So we are going to go ahead and go with him. So 7 attacks, declaring Dekatari. Almost everything hits. We do convert twice. And you're toughness 6, correct?
Correct.
So 3's to wound. Strength 8 on his Gnosis Spear. Too many 2s.
5.
5, -2.
Damage 2.
Damage 2.
Alright. He failed 1.
He's not dead.
Takes down to 1.
All right.
Alright, we'll interrupt over here.
Understandable.
Nobody's wounded there. So
No.
we'll go ahead and go with the hammer first. And this is strength 9. So it'll be 2 at -2.
2 and -2. Well, that's devastating on that one.
All right, so 1 at -2, 1's just 2 damage.
Okay, so here's the 1 at -2. We're fine.
So it's
And
good.
6 at feel no pain. We only take one.
All right, and then 3 attacks from his dog. 2 hits. Nothing.
We'll go ahead and go with the wardens then.
All right.
This is bad. I failed the charge here, and he did not kill there. This is interesting. I'm actually kind of glad I roadblocked. So here's the warden, Dakatari, of course. Not that anything comes up there. And 3s, strength 7. Only 2, -2.
So 2 4-ups. He fails 1, so he'll be down to 5.
Okay. And then we are going to go ahead and do the devastating instead of precision this time because you're right there.
Mm-hmm.
So he only gets 5 attacks at this. And he'll be wounded on 4s because only strength 6. But we're looking for 6s and 6s anyway. There's 2 6s for 2 additional attacks. And let's see some more 6s. If I can see 2 6s here, that'd be great. I see 2 6s.
Because there's 3, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, he's going.
All right, and we're just going to go ahead and give you too many targets to handle.
All right, so he'll go ahead and swing next.
Who is he hitting?
He'll hit the SWAT that just piles into him.
Fair enough.
So with his relic weapon.
Because you ditched assassinate, so.
Yep. Strength 5 or 6 on a relic weapon.
It will matter.
Strength 5, right? So 1 at -2.
1 and -2. We don't save
2
it.
damage.
See A6 here. We see A6.
All right. Then there's dogs. No hits.
That feel no pain coming in clutch.
Yep.
We both got some pretty clutch feel no pains going on this game.
All right. So that's it, right?
Do believe that is it because I failed charges here. I probably should have charged with him, but I didn't.
You
Stupid
did.
of me.
Neither of your actions.
Did neither of my actions. I am going to go ahead and get rid of deploy teleport Homer. We will keep cleanse for now, so I will get a command point for that.
Yep. All right. Start of my turn. I will go up to 1 CP. I will remember to oath this turn.
Yes.
We'll go ahead and oath this guy because we need him to die.
Fair enough.
Get my secondaries. Behind enemy lines and cleanse.
Well, you can definitely get behind enemy lines. I think you're already there. You just got to stand still for that.
And cleanse has to be in no man's land. Not within your deployment zone. So actually,
So you're either getting, well, you got 2 units.
because it's 3, I'd have to control that.
True. Right now I'm sitting on it with 4.
I have to control it at the end of my turn.
You're not controlling it to begin with right now.
So just I can start it in my movement phase and at the end of my turn if I control it.
So
I could try to jump the plasma over the 2-man
shoot
and
the
kill
sisters.
them.
Yeah. Certainly could.
Because they have a 10-inch move and they have assault weapon, so they can advance and shoot. All right. So these guys, just going to move right up on him.
Run into a roadblock.
He will fall back.
Can he though with base size?
Yeah.
Sadly, 3-inch consolidate
Yeah,
only gets me so far.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have the models to do it, it's not the movement.
Yeah.
So they'll just come over here. This is the important stuff. So they have 10 inches. Well, that's plenty.
Can you stay outside of an inch and stay on the objective though?
One of them can, I believe.
Yeah, as long as you shoot me off it.
Yeah. I need to kill 3 girls. Although I can still charge you.
I was going to say, are you keeping him on the objective?
Yeah, he's cleansing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's doing the action. They have to kill people.
So as long as you kill the 3 of them, you'll auto see him.
Yeah. Oh, as long as I kill 2 of them, because I'm going to charge onto the objective.
Fair.
With them.
Don't think you can fail that charge.
Yep. So over here, this objective really doesn't matter. So let's just move where we can get some free shots just to be helpful.
Yeah, thankfully I've only been spending 40 points on holding an objective.
Yes.
So, you know what I could have done, I just realized?
Huh.
They could have cleansed.
Oh, because you controlled
I controlled that objective at the end of my turn.
at the end of their turn, yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't think about that.
No.
I kind of always, I forget that
No,
they
no, no,
kind
no.
of exist.
We'll give you the 5 for cleanse.
No, I didn't do it. I didn't declare it. I wouldn't have thought about it anyways.
You easily could have. All right, so we'll start shooting here. We'll go ahead and shoot the infiltrators. Marksman is 2 shots. Oh, it's heavy. I didn't know that. All right, so 3's to hit because they moved, so I don't get the 2 up. Just strength 4, so 5s. 1 no AP.
And we're good.
And then a librarian.
Is he battle shocked?
I'll say, is he battle shocked? Oops, 2 dice.
No. Okay, because that would have been a desperate breakout attempt, and he may have died.
Let's see over there. He needs battle shock.
This is true. He's fine.
Fine.
Okay.
They need a battle shock. They're fine. That should be it, I think.
Yes.
All right, that's good to know. All right, so he is going to do his hazardous shot. So D6 shots.
I should have actually
2.
rolled for them. Start of their turn, I just realized. They would have been fine.
Okay. So 1 hit, right? Hits on 4s. Strength 6, T6, so a 4. So 1 at neg 2 D3 damage.
What's the shooting him?
The psychic from him.
Oh, okay. I was just like, wait a second. We're good.
Hazardous, I'm good. All right, over here, just shoot everything there. 4.
Why? Whatever did he do to you?
Start with the Gatling. He is my oath. And strength 5, so I need 5. No.
Sixes.
So just 2 neg 1s.
Send them both.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Regular shots. Oath. And 5s. Oh, we got 1 dev at least, and 1 save.
Okay, we'll go ahead and roll the save. We
No, AP.
no, I think so. We make the save.
Just do
1
1
dev. I'm not gonna pop a strap just to save 1 dev.
No. All right. Over there. This one's. So, they're 1 wound each.
Yes.
All right. So we will not overcharge. We'll hit once.
Oh, all right.
1 neg 3.
They are in cover, so we get a 5 up plus 1, or with a -1 to your V. Doesn't matter anyways.
All right.
Stink.
All right. Charge. Oh, they weren't in combat, right?
No.
We'll throw a grenade at him.
Fair enough. They got the grenade keyword?
Yep. I'll double check in a second, but I'm 90% sure they do. It will be 2 mortals. Symbols. Keyword. Grenade, yep.
All right. I'm just going to take the 2 mortals.
All right.
Because by having 2 command points, I threaten your charges with some good old counteroffensive.
I'm going to charge here.
I think you're in.
With a 9. I'm going to do the charge over there.
Yep. Nothing but snake eyes.
8.
Yeah,
So
just
just put them both on the objective, yeah. And over here, we'll go ahead and charge this squad.
Okay. I think you're in.
Yeah, because we got a chance of killing one guy. 8. So we'll just move over here. That's
I
that.
do have 2 command points.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and go here first.
All right.
I got out 1 wound, so we'll start with his dog. 1 auto wound. And another. So 2 neg ones.
2 3-ups. We make 1 fail 1.
2 damage.
See if I get boxcars. I do not get boxcars. Very close though.
And then the relic weapon on the other guy. All hit, 1 auto wound. And strength 5, so 5s. 3. Neg 2, 2 damage.
3 4-ups. Fail 1.
2 damage.
So he gets 2 extra with his Auric Mantle, so he's just down to whatever he's normally, which is 6.
And we are now out of engagement, so I will not pile in, so you can't swing on me.
Understandable. I am, of course, going to spend the 2 command points and interrupt over there.
I assumed.
We are, of course, declaring Dakatari.
Yep.
2s looking for 6s. No 6s.
No ones. Oh, it's 1
1
1.
1.
Gotcha.
All right, 3s. Drop 3. 2 and minus 2.
4 ups. Failable. 2 damage.
2 apiece.
Alright, so just the characters left.
I don't think that saves him.
Alright, so we'll do 3 attacks from his dog. 1 hit. Oh no, you're my oath, so rerolls to hit. 2 hits. No wounds. And then 8 attacks from Canis. 3, 8. Oath. So 3 sustained.
This is going to be the oof. That's a fair amount of 5s and 6s.
Twin linked.
I don't know if you need it.
3, 6, 9 neg 2s.
What's the damage?
2.
No, he did. I was fully expecting him to fail the first one, but yeah, no, he fails. At least one of them there. I don't even need to roll the rest.
And I can't pile into engagement on objectives, so there'll be no pile-ins. Over there, Inceptors. How many attacks do they have? I think they have 3. 3 each. So 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Strength 4, T3.
T3.
So 3s. 3 saves, no AP.
3 3-ups. We make 2, fail 1.
As long as she doesn't kill me, that does everything I need.
Don't think she can. I doubt she's somehow going to do 2 damage to you. We'll go ahead and start over there just to see. She has 2 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Strength 3, no AP. Yeah, she's not killing you anytime soon. Nope, nothing. All right.
So I will get 3 for cleanse and 5 for behind enemy lines.
How you do?
All right.
Bottom of 4.
Oh, and at the start of my turn, I didn't control that one, and I didn't control this one, so I had a 0 on primary.
Yes.
All right. So right now we're tied. At the end of 3, that objective goes away. Not that we're doing much with it anyway.
Yeah.
We're tied 5-5 on primary. Let's see, 8. If I give you that cleanse, you have 18 on secondary.
Don't give me the cleanse. I don't want it.
All right. So then you're at 13 on secondary. I'm at 10, 18, 19, 21 on secondary. So I'm a couple points on secondary. But you're going to get 8. And what are their OCs?
OC 2 each.
4. So you're going to get 8 and 8. So 16, because I don't think it maxes you at 15 on this one. Because actually, no, he can't battle shock. So yeah, so you're going to get 16 primary on turn 4.
Yeah.
That's a big swing. And then did you draw cards?
Not yet. So we still got cleanse. Behind enemy lines. A little difficult to do right now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, why didn't that happen while the bike was still here?
I know, right? Battle shock on her. She passes with a 10.
All right.
She is going to go ahead and fall back. Don't need to do any battle shock there. Because Valerian starts at 7 wounds, so he's not under half strength. They're definitely good here. You, my friend, you've got some killing to do. He's going to go and hop down. Let's see how much that pistol can do. You guys, I think we know what you guys need to do. We are going to stay, get a few shots off on him. Over here, who do I? He's only got 1 wound, so I think Valerian's just gonna stand on this objective because you've got no one that you can pick up and throw at it. If I don't kill them, they could fly over and take it from me. But
I mean, the bikes. I got 2 turns to get there because I scored at the end of mine. Like, I probably can't stop you getting your 15, but I could probably get my 15.
yeah, those bikes though are about to run into a roadblock.
So Canis is gonna kill the whole squad by himself.
Here's hoping not.
Get him, Canis! Get him!
I'm hoping that doesn't happen.
No, very unlikely.
Does he need to be leading a unit to do his once per game, or can he just do it on his own? He can just do it on his own. I completely forget that he gives reroll charge to his unit. He's going to go ahead and advance. Going the fun 5, so he's got a nice little 11. Some Blade Champion on Canis action here. Valerian's just gonna pop over here where he can pop a shot down here if he needs to do a charge elsewhere. All right, that's it for my movement. Starting with the Vindicare,
Yep.
Pistols into them.
Absolutely.
Everything hits.
Yeah.
What's the strength on this pistol? Probably greater than 4, but is it greater than 5? It is strength 5, so 4 is to win.
All right.
6s are fun. No 6s, but there's 2 wounds at -2.
All right. So they're in cover, so this would be -1, so 4 ups. Unless he ignores cover.
He does, in fact, ignore cover.
So I'll kill both of them. Because it's 3 damage, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that kills both of them.
Hey, you did your job. You're doing something. He's better with his pistol, than
yeah.
he is with his rifle.
He's like, I'm a pistolier.
All right.
Billy the Kid.
You've only got 1 command point, so I don't need to worry about interrupts. So he's just going to go ahead and pop his shots off over here. Just double check make sure I'm within 24. Pretty sure I am,
Should
but
be.
yeah. 2s to hit. We drop 2, so he's not going to end up killing him. No wounds. All right, cool. Fun story. All right.
Cool story, bro.
We've got plenty of charges to do over there, so everyone that's going to be in range too is just going to drop into them because I can't see them, unfortunately, because there's a building in my way. So only thing that's not going to do that is, oh, you know what? I got those infiltrators. Do infiltrators have?
Can't target outside of 12 because librarian.
Oh, because the librarian. Okay, well, there's
Yeah.
definitely no one inside.
Yeah,
12.
the squad can't drop within 12. Librarian gives them can't be shot within 12.
Gotcha.
That's the cool little combo. Of like,
These 3 are going to throw their axes into him.
all right.
He's going to throw his grenade launcher into him, and then these 3 are going to throw their axes into him, and these 5 are going to throw their grenade launchers into him.
So they're not gonna be able to use them in combat because they threw them.
They're like Storm Hammer and that type. They're all Kratos axes, just summon them right back. All right, so we'll go ahead and start with the 3 axes here going into him. So 6 shots, drop 1, and 5s for 3 at -1.
3 at -1 on Canis.
Yes, sir.
All right. Damage?
2.
All right. I believe he has 4 left. I'll look it up. He might only be 5.
Grenade launcher is 2 shots for 2 hits and no wounds.
All right. I'll look up Canis's wounds.
While you do that, I'm going to do the axes and grenade launchers into
He
your
has 6, yep.
and sit through there. But that's a pretty. I wish that was the grenades. That would have been a great roll for the grenades. Only one wound because you are T5.
Yep.
Each -1.
4 up. Good.
All right. And the grenades. Ugh.
9.
Only 9.
I'll take it.
So that's going to be... This is to hit. Would have been nice if that was 2 wounds.
Yeah, the 4 ones were the hit. Or were the numbers.
Yeah, we still do get 3 at -1.
3 at
So
-1.
fail all these and you die.
Failed 2.
Okay. So he's on 1 wound. You, sir, are going to have to knife him in the face.
Leaf him in the face, bro.
That's all my shooting.
All right.
On the charges.
Okay.
We're going to go and declare him first.
All right.
Yes.
Maybe. Measure it.
I think he wants it. Valerian going into
Yes.
right there. 10 inches. We'll do it
Do it.
grandly. Spickless Crixus is, of course, using his once per game advance and charge. So 9 inches should do it.
Oh, all day. He probably made it like a 5.
And then since he's in there, I'm going to trust to him to do what he's supposed to do. And they're going to declare the bikes.
All right.
7?
Oh, that's close.
I
Just out.
think I'm 1 inch
I think
out.
we needed an 8.
I am
Spend
going to
it.
go ahead.
Spend the CP.
Well,
Oh, no, it's 2 now.
but I can use his free
3
one.
1.
And then
You
it'll
make
only
it
just do
1.
+1.
All right.
So I am going to go ahead and do that.
All right. Roll a 7 again.
Probably roll less.
6.
Knew that was coming.
Yeah, those guys aren't going to make a charge this game.
Nope. They never do. As much as I try, they never do. All right, well, you've got no interrupt.
Nope, we'll go wherever you want.
So I'll go ahead and start with the Vindicator because that's
Funny.
Yep. So he has, I don't think he has an AP on this. 4 attacks.
All right.
2s and 5s, and just need one of these to go through.
So 4 to wound.
5s to wound. 4 wounds.
Oh.
All right.
AP.
1.
4 ups.
He's stabbing you with a knife. Did you only fail 1? Fair enough. Yeah. You tried. You've been doing okay this game. All right. Valerian into your guy on there. Decatari, of course.
This is on which one?
Over here.
Over here, okay.
So that will net me 2 overall. And 3. Strength 8 with him. Not so bad. So that's going to be...
7?
Yes. That you're in bowl.
Come on. 4 7. 7 4s.
No. Yeah, I think he cut him down with prejudice.
He tried.
We're going to go ahead and do
Okay.
Devastating.
All right.
So 5 attacks. Decatari. So we're looking for 6s and 6s. Well, we dropped 2. We just need 2 6s here. Come on.
You called it twice.
That's
Twice in a row you called it.
That's twice now. He's done that. Spickless Crixus, Antonio Spickless.
This guy's got
Crixus.
voice controlled dice. They do what he tell them.
Yeah, I've got the Ocean's 11 crew sitting over there with their lighters. You've got attacks back, sir.
Oh, yeah. 3 attacks. 2 hits. 2 saves. No AP.
Fails them both.
All right.
He's on 2 wounds. That's it.
That's it. All right.
That's it. I will go ahead. Do I want to keep?
0 on behind, and you didn't cleanse?
I did not cleanse. I think I'm gonna. I might keep behind enemy lines, provided you don't shoot. And well, you've got a decent amount of charging there, so I think I'm gonna ditch behind enemy lines for now.
All right. So ditch behind, keep cleanse?
Yep.
All right.
Because I should hopefully at least be able to start one of these 2 groups.
All right. So I'll go back to 1 CP.
I'll go up to 2.
I got a battle shock over there. He will be battle shocked.
Only leadership 7.
I rolled a 6.
But I'm saying they're leadership 7.
I must have only checked. I thought they were, but Leadership 6. So he's good, actually. All right.
Yeah, I remember that being one of the things I was annoyed about, the fact that Custodes had the same leadership as Space Marines.
All right, so we'll go ahead and draw my oath. Oath.
Makes sense.
Storm hostile objective.
Doable.
No prisoners.
Also doable.
All right. Not that doable.
Yeah, storming this one's a little difficult.
No, I can't storm that one.
If you pistol him to death,
And then charge and kill her.
then you'll storm hostile objectives there,
But
as well as no prisoners twice.
Yeah, but I've already done the thing to get rid of them, so I'm stuck with it either way.
Yeah. Thank goodness he's not battle shot.
This one's gonna go. What to do. I don't have assault. I don't think I want to get in combat there.
You don't have assault, but you do have. I mean, your basic trait though is advanced shoot and charge.
No, my trait is advance and charge.
Oh, just
fall
advance
back
and
and charge.
Uh,
No, we don't get the shoot part. We're here to charge stuff.
Not as nifty as I expected.
Let's see if we go 12, 21. So I'll do it. I won't be able to get there next turn.
I think your only hope is that Inceptor. He's got to somehow kill everything off there, and then in your turn 5, go over there and take it.
I think we're actually going to oath here. Do what we can with that. All right.
I think you have enough weight of attacks to.
All right, here, they're going to shoot everything into him.
Understandable.
So we'll start with the bolters. 3 hits. 5s. 2 no AP.
2 ups. Or 5.
Do his hazardous. So 6 shots. Hitting on 3s. Oh, yeah, it is a 3. This was strength 5 or 6? Your T5 or 6?
T6.
All right, so let's see. It matters. This is strength 6. All right, so 4s. 6s are devastating.
There's
1 dev, 1 save at -2.
Save at -2. We save.
All right, so then the dev is D3. 3.
Okay, I am going to go ahead and pop command point for the feel no pain.
All right.
We feel 1 pain.
All right.
And does your dude pop his own head?
Oh, yeah, hazardous. No. All right, over here. We've only. Oh, he's in the train, so everybody can see him. All right, so I think everybody is shooting them.
Fair enough.
So we'll start with the onslaught. 3, 6, 8. Hitting on 3s. Strength 5, toughness
7.
7. All right, so 5. So 2 devastating and 1 save.
AP.
0. Oh no, 1. Sorry, this one's 1.
Well, the 1 matters.
Right, the rest of the guns are 0. The Gatling is.
And 2 devastating will actually kill.
That's the bikes. And 5s. So 2 dev again, and then 3 no AP.
3 no AP. Did you do anything? No. Alright, so 3 no AP. We save all those.
It's just 2 deaths.
We'll put that on the back.
All right, over there, 2 pistol shots into the Vindicator.
Yep. Still -1 to hit.
I don't care. I would have missed if you weren't. All right, so that's going to stop the storm hostile. All right, charges. They will charge both of them, I guess.
I think at this point you have to.
So 3 inches.
Well, that gets you into both.
There'll be a little pile in there. We don't gauge there. That's the charges, so just pile in. All right, so we have 3 here and then 3 there.
All right.
So we go to Chaplain. That's 5 attacks.
I am going to go ahead.
I'm using the strat for +1 to wound.
+1 wound, fair enough. I am going to go ahead and use my strat for, since they're an objective, makes them -1 to hit.
All right. So this will be hitting on 3s now.
Rerolling for oath.
Yep. We're rolling for what? No, he's got a catch them fire.
You're attacking these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have oath.
I was thinking the old Chaplain thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then this is strength 6, so 4s because of the +1. So that's going to be 3, and he doesn't have anything full. So just neg 1, 2 damage.
3 ups. We failed 2 of them.
So 4 damage.
All right.
And then 1 regular guy.
Exterminators are proving fairly useless.
Yeah. All right, and then 4s. 2 neg 1s.
And
1 damage. And then the ATV. No weapons. I think he just gets the combat weapon. I don't think he gets the actual chainsword. So 5 attacks. All hit.
Even with the -1 to hit?
Oh, -1, no. So reroll. So 2 hits, 5s, nothing. Over here, we got 3 guys. 1, 2. So no oath, but no negative over here. All right, so just 1s and 2s out. And then 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4 neg 1s.
So it won't kill him, thank goodness. But you're getting pretty close.
All right, and then you get to go with your guy and them.
Yep. So now it goes into alternating, choosing him as the smart play
Yep.
here. Everything hits.
Yep.
If we can see that roll again for the wounding, that'd be great. We do not. All right, that's cool. I don't know if you just want to roll him to get it out of the way.
All hit. Those were 4s. Nothing.
It's not that he's not doing anything, he's just not wounding him for some reason. All right. Just going to pile in. All right. Pretty sure these guys are the same as everyone else, only 5 attack piece. And 6 on the captain. I do have to roll the captain separate though because his +1 strength and +1 damage. So here is the 3 regular guys, declaring Dakatari, of course. Dropping 2, but making 4.
Nice.
So I have to reroll 1 more. Which? No, I'm not re-rolling 1 more. I need to re-roll a wound. That's what that is. Strength 8.
So what I say, you got 1 wound to begin with. Let's get that one out of the way.
Sure, we'll just go ahead and say
Yeah,
that's
that should have been the one. So you got 1 wound already, plus
Yep.
whatever you roll here.
and it's going to be strength 9 with the axes.
So it's 3.
2 bad 6s don't do anything. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 at -1.
11 because of the other one.
Yes.
-1, you said?
-1.
So 4 ups. What's the damage on these?
3.
3? Alright, so one guy dead,
You're not considered a vehicle, right?
2 guy dead, no mounted. Alright, so 2.5, or well, almost half. One guy has 1 wound left.
Gotcha. You don't count as a character, correct?
Not until you.
Character unit?
That's character unit, there's a character in there.
Okay. So I do get to reroll wounds against you.
Okay.
Because that is the Alaris' trait. So this is the captain now going. 2 6s. And he's strength 10, so 3s again.
No, they're only T5, so you need 2s.
Oh, 2s then.
Yeah.
Rerolling the wound. So that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 7. Wait.
8.
8. Add -1, but 4 damage apiece.
Alright, so 5 of the 4-ups. So we kill the wounded guy. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so kill the wounded guy. Kill the next guy. You said the 4 damage now?
Yes.
The ATV, see maybe once the ATV is. ATV is 8. So he'll take 2, and there'll be 4 on the chaplain. I think he is 6. 5. Chaplain has 1 wound left.
Spiculous, we have a job for you.
Alright, so that's end of. Right, that's everything? Oh no, Vindicator. No,
We
we went. We did that. That was a whiff.
Yep.
Alright.
Nobody did anything over there.
Alright, that was your turn?
Your turn.
That was my turn, right?
Yes. You charged me.
Oh, I didn't write down my second. That was throwing me off. There was no secondaries here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you shot and charged me with your bikes.
Yes. Alright, so Storm Hostile objective did not happen. And no prisoners did not happen. I failed to kill the Vindicator.
I will admit, this is looking rough for you.
I think I'll go ahead and drop both of those for a CP.
End of
And
4th.
you were saying how weak your Custodes were.
Versus vehicles.
Alright, so you're going to get 15 here. So on primary, you're going to be at 1536.
Secondary, I will get attempting target.
Tempting.
Well, there's only one for you to declare.
And you're standing on it already.
That I am.
So you're going to get 5 for tempting on your turn unless you leave it for some reason.
Yeah, I don't see myself leaving it
And
for any
what's
reason.
the other one you kept?
Cleanse,
You
which
kept
he will
cleanse.
be doing this turn.
Yes.
Battle shock. Let's see if he's battle shocked.
Yep.
He is not. I think I still have to roll for her.
Yep.
She's good.
All right.
He is now actually under half because he got
Ha-ha.
the +2 wounds.
That'll shock him.
Just now.
All right.
And then they started with 6, so
This
they're
should be
good.
fine. Yep. All right. So who's cleansing?
He will be cleansing.
He'll cleansing. And you can cleanse with that girl over there, right? You get both 2. Oh no, that's in your deployment. You have to be
Yeah.
outside of your deployment. Yep. All right. So you're gonna get 3 for cleanse and 5 for temp.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't have done cleanse earlier with her to begin with.
Oh yeah, we couldn't have done cleanse earlier, right? Right. So 5, 10, 18, 19, 20, 21 on secondary for you.
You guys are just going to stay in combat.
30, 40, 50. So you're at 57 right now.
My movement's very simple.
Yeah.
We're going to go and shoot. Pistol. Choose. Drop 2.
Haha.
There will be a wound of -2.
I will roll a 4, which will kill me.
So,
Because you're 3 damage, right?
Yes.
Oh, he only had 1 left anyway, I think, right?
yeah, he only had one left.
So yeah, he's dead. Goodbye, buddy.
We have no other shooting because he's cleansing. And the
Yep.
other target he can shoot anyways is locked in combat. So, charge.
I
Don't roll
will
low.
overwatch him.
Fair enough.
That's the one I should have got at the beginning of your turn. 1 hit from the guns. No wounds, and then I will overcharge his thing for 4 shots. 1 hits. 1
wound.
devastating.
Yeah.
D3. Do it! Oh, 1.
I'll go ahead.
I can reroll damage, right? With the CP?
I don't know.
Pretty sure it is. I'll look it up. 2.
I'll go ahead.
Wound roll, damage roll, yep.
We've got the CP at the start of the turn. Do I want to use that on that right now? No. If he dies gloriously.
He dies.
So 8 inches. He's just gonna step in there. That's my only charge to declare. So we're going to go over there, and then obviously you're going to be able to hit back with your chaplain.
Yep.
We are going to go ahead and declare devastating and Dakatari.
All right.
So looking for 6s and 6s. No 6s, drop 2. Come on, give me 3 6s this time. Only 1.
AP?
-2. -3 maybe.
Failed at damage?
3.
Feel no pain. She killed the wounded guy.
That's all you do. He either whiffs or he kills immensely.
Well, infiltrator is the toughest thing in my army.
Apparently, yeah. You just need a full army of
Right, so
infiltrators.
both the chaplain.
You need to play Raven Guard.
5 attacks with the Crozius.
Still
Not -1 anymore?
not -1 anymore. I have no objective to be on.
All hits. You're still others, but it didn't matter. 1.
AP?
I think it was 2.
If it is 2, then that is a guy dead.
Melee, Crozius. -1.
That is not a guy
2
dead.
damage.
That is a guy still alive.
Alright, so go ahead and swing on him.
Yep. We'll go ahead and give the honor to the captain. He's earned it. Declaring Dakatari, of course.
Yep.
So convert the one that I dropped. We'll go and roll over here where there's more light for the camera. Rerolling wounds because you are a character. That 2 would have wounded because he has strength 10 with his axe.
Yep.
So that's going to be 2, 4, 6. AP1.
Alright, 4 ups. He will die.
Only by 1.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes. And now you've got only by 1 over there to do to me.
3 attacks with the infiltrator. 1 hit. 1 save, no AP.
Anything but a 1. That's a 6. We're fine.
Alright, and then the force weapon.
This is the one that's more likely going to do it.
4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Strength 6, toughness.
Toughness 6.
4 up. Made it. -1.
We're fine. If it's only -1.
If I could have re-rolled that damage into a 3 right here. That would have been so brutal.
Well, at that point, I would have spent the command point to keep him alive with the Feel No Pain.
You wouldn't have made any of them, Mark.
Possibly not. At the end of the turn, I will score cleanse and tempting target.
Yep. All right, my turn. I will gain a CP.
I think at this point, it's just all about if you can
I have no way to get there, so I will 0 primary, which will give me a 5 total for primary.
Oof.
And let's see what I draw. Deploy teleport Homer. Bring it down.
Well, bring it down. You did in round 1.
Deploy. I'm going to get 0. Bring it down. Is it like assassinate? Or you can do it later?
It's vehicles. Monsters and vehicles. Things over a certain amount of wounds.
You want to assassinate if you've already killed all the characters. I was just seeing if this had a thing like that. I don't think it does. No, you actually have. Looks like you actually have to kill one during your turn. All right, so I'm going to 0 both of those. So killing him really doesn't matter. I'll roll it out just for the heck of it. But,
Just to see
5, 10.
I'm assuming you're
18,
you're falling
21.
back and charging.
So 26. So it's going to be 57, 26, no matter what happens here. But yeah, we're going to fall back and then recharge.
Yep.
Nope, that's
Are you
straight.
battle shocked, actually?
No.
No.
All right, the +1 to wound strat only works when mounted or flying vehicles. So we're going to get 3 hits from the guy, 2 wounds, no AP.
Just gonna fail one of these. I do fail one. I do have 2 command points, so I am gonna go ahead and spend it to keep him alive.
All right, the force weapon. Oh, it's 5 attacks, 4 attacks. D6 for the shot. All hit. Winning on 4s. 2 -1s.
2, 3 X. Come on. He loves it.
No! No,
And then-
not even the moral victory.
Just to proverbially.
Oh, look, guys,
sink
we're
our
out of
teeth
time.
into it. Oh, all right. Everything hits +2.
Nice.
And there's at least 3 mortal wounds, but mortal wounds always come last.
Yep.
So that's going to be 3 at minus at least 2.
I don't have invul, so it matters. I made a 5 up, so I only failed 2 of
It is at minus 3.
Nice there. So I failed all of them. Damage?
3 each.
My first one. Dead. Dead. All right, next time we play, I owe you a guy.
Fair enough.
And I am tabled?
Yes.
All right, guys.
Good game.
Good game, Mark. So the Custodes, 57-26. If we had been fully painted at a tournament, been 67-36. But there are no wolves left. Custodes looking strong. Custodes are a tough matchup for the wolf jail list.
Yeah. I do think Custodes they're currently kind of perfectly balanced to run into anything that isn't heavy monsters or vehicles.
Yeah.
If they run into infantry or mounted or whatnot, they have enough strength in melee to do what needs to be done fairly easily and quickly. Their toughness is a little lacking sometimes. They can be chewed through quite easily, especially by devastating wounds. But it's when
I know,
they get
the
into
bike squad, I was really disappointed on how many devas they rolled.
Yeah. I find anytime you just have one thing of devastating wounds, like the character, you always end up start getting it. But whenever you have something that you're focusing on with it, you never get it. Yeah, that was definitely good.
Yeah, so I'm not sure about the bike squad. I'll have to consider them.
I think they're good for clearing some chaff.
Yes.
Like if you've got like
Custodes just don't really have chaff.
Yeah. Like if you're
Custodes
playing against...
Custodes is really a really weird skewed matchup because everything's elite and hard to kill.
Yeah. I think if you're playing against guards or nids or maybe even orcs, you've got a vehicle or a character unit or something like that you want to charge your Thunderwolf cavalry into, clear the chaff with the amount of shooting from that bikes. I think that's a good play.
And I think sending the bikes this way first was a mistake.
I think
I needed to send more stuff toward the end objective.
I think honestly what you probably should have done with them is not try to position them for shooting, but position them for objectives. I think had you swung them over here, I mean, there was my Terminators to deal with, but it would have kept other things alive.
Yeah, at that point, I almost force your Terminators over here, and then when this disappears, they're kind of out of the game.
I mean, because at that point, you've got, if your bikes, if I go this way, which honestly I wouldn't have, I would just ignore your bikes because this objective would have been disappearing. Mm-hmm. And at that point, you could just rolled over here or even rolled over here, and you could have scored a lot of secondaries if you had some of that additional fire support. But if I had moved the Terminators over here, there's some Thunderwolf cavalry that could have cleared off those two characters fairly easily. And although, to be fair, it was him that cleared up the Thunderwolf cavalry. It was the bikes that they mostly ran into.
But I should have pushed either brought here early or pushed there and forced you to.
Because even if you were just sitting on there for 3 turns, it's 15 points right there.
Yeah. Well, 2 and 3 would have been 10 points.
Yeah,
I got it for 2 points.
But then you could have rolled over to here. You could have made me have to focus a little bit on here.
Right, because I could have gave you an OC problem here, forced you to have to kill them, which is taking shots and charges out of the wolves.
I think in the long run, it may still turn out to Custodes' victory, just because you would have had to at least come meet them in the middle.
But it would have been a lot closer than 57-26.
Yeah, you definitely would have been scoring a little bit more. You would have scored some more secondaries because of your shooting firepower. I think
I was a little too confident in my toughness. I'm faster than most of your stuff. I should have deployed back a little bit more so that you couldn't get so much into me turn one.
Mm-hmm. I was actually kind of happy that you deployed forward in that sense because it made it so I didn't have to care. It was kind of like, okay, I can't play KG unless I fall the way back. But even if I fall the way back with your movement the way it is, you're just going to get right up in my
without you having really a lot of shooting I was worried about, I should have, with the superior speed, I should have played back and got to get the first charges.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I definitely would have played a little cagier
Oh,
myself
absolutely.
had you done that.
Well, yeah, anything I do different, you do different.
Yeah, I don't think I could play cagey
But I
enough.
think that plays more to a better game for me than what I did.
Yeah, you're double my speed, plus with the advance and charge, you're potentially 3 times.
But if I'd have got first turn, then I could have double charged and pinned you on your side.
Oh, definitely.
And then you would have been trying to. It would have almost been opposite. You would have been trying to dig through me, and you might have done it a little quicker. But then I still would have been able to control.
Like you probably couldn't have chewed through this whole squad in one go.
Well, it wouldn't have been.
It wouldn't have been.
The goal wouldn't have been to chew you up. It would have been to hold you here away from objective, so my little stuff can score while you're dealing with it.
That's kind of why I had the bikes the way they were, though, just in case you got that first turn. Because I was hoping that if you did charge, you'd hit that wall, and they could go over.
The bikes can jump over,
And that's their one. The 14-inch movement with fly, makes them very.
And if you have to, you can advance, give up a turn of shooting and stuff just to get out of there.
Well, if I have to, in that sense too, if they advance over something, I get to do mortal wounds too.
Oh, that's cool too.
Because I roll a d6 per model that goes over you.
Cool.
And it does on 2 pluses, it's like D3 mortal wounds. Or no, on 2 pluses, it's 2 mortal wounds. So like, if you'd had scouts here or something, and I was like, okay, I need to advance to get over on this objective. I'm going to advance on the objective, try to mortal wound the scouts to death, and that's it.
Well, guys, thank you for watching our first stream. Let's see here. You got any final thoughts, Mark?
Space Wolves hit pretty hard.
Yeah.
Like I think the one thing that probably is, like you were saying, if you just utilized your speed to play a little more cagey in that sense, I think it could have been an entirely different game.
Yeah. And most matchups, I can just be like, oh, I'm tough.
Yeah.
I don't think I can try to out-tough Custodes.
Well, even then, I mean, it took me all the way till the
end of
turn 4 to chew through your
we're both tough, but you're a little tougher.
Yeah.
I'm faster, so I should do the thing I'm better at instead of the thing we both can do.
Actually, I'm not really that much tougher. We're both 4 wounds.
Well, it's kind of equal to say, but that's one thing we both have, where speed's kind of my thing, other than your one unit.
I think the only thing that actually caused me to come out on top there was the fact that I was able to hit you first.
Yep.
I took Logan Grimnar's unit down to Logan Grimnar.
Yeah, if I stay back so that you don't... Yeah, because if I had that third Thunderwolf squad to get damage in before I start losing models...
That could have been an entirely different game.
Yeah, because if I get the charges turn 1 before you have the interrupt... Yeah, that could have really...
Logan Grimnar and his squad just coming down the middle and hitting my guys there.
Yeah, the way I deployed it, I need first turn. I could have deployed back a little better, where it didn't matter, and then it's a better game.
Yeah. The advance and charge, and especially with that auto advance 9 strat that you have, your mobility is tremendous.
Yeah. And then the fallback and charge is nice too.
Yeah, because it makes it so that you're always getting that bonus as well as
because all the Thunderwolf squads get that extra damage.
Yeah, and with how large your bases are, it's very hard to lock you in.
Oh, absolutely.
I've got to really hit you with overwhelming numbers, but if I'm hitting you with overwhelming numbers, it's infantry that's not going to be able to take your guy out anyways. So I think your list is extremely competitive. I think it really did come down to turn 1.
Yeah.
Being able to go turn 1, being able to take one of your Thunderwolf cavalries, especially the one with Logan Grimnar, and move it off the board. Really,
because that was the second unit with lethal hit. So if both of those units with lethal hits had been able to charge in and get full attacks,
that would have
helped a little bit.
Yeah, because even the way with how big your bases are, just because of how little room you would have had between these two ledges, I don't think it would have mattered, because you would have gotten 1-2 squads in and had a third in reserve pretty much.
Yeah.
Which at that point, once whoever chews through each other here, if I end up chewing through you, you've got that third squad to come in. Or if I jump over you with the bikes. Well,
because the original plan was, if I got first turn, was the 2 squads were coming here, the other ones could go over and stage for the...
Definitely taking out my Telemon turn 1 was a little unexpected. I expected him to get hurt really hard, but not killed.
I thought I had a 50-50 chance of it, but I just needed to make it to the objective was the main thing to get that tempting target.
Yes, you definitely... I realized I could put tempting target over here to divert your attention over here.
Yeah.
Be like, okay, give us some points.
But then the bikes, I think, could have easily done that.
Yeah. And at that point, it was kind of like, I needed you to come to me.
Well, you wanted to force the wolves out more than the bikes. The wolves are more of a threat than the bikes.
Yeah, because at that point, it was like, I've got this blocked up. you had to come around this way,
Yeah.
which made it so that my technically more dangerous infantry squad
Yes.
was safe from charging
Mm-hmm.
and could have countercharged. Now, granted, they did not hit as hard as they normally do.
Yeah.
Your guys are very tanky, very resilient in that sense.
But I think if I just bring all infiltrators, you can't kill me.
It's going to take me a few turns to chew through them, apparently.
Yeah. They always, with that 6-up field, they always take a little more than people expect. They always
Yeah.
just stick around like 1 or 2 turns longer than people are expecting them to.
I think, honestly, supply drop was an interesting aspect as well. I find supply drop is very much in the favor of Custodes.
Absolutely.
Because I want to be in the middle objectives anyway.
Mhm.
And if I don't have to care about taking yours except for secondary.
Well, I guess like if we were playing the ritual, we're making a bunch of new ones. Then all my little
Yeah.
it's definitely definitely a good mission for you.
Yeah, supply
But
drop
I
is
think
definitely
against most armies, it's a good mission for me.
true. You've definitely got the speed to be able to kind of be like, oh, I'm going to be over here.
And the big
I'm gonna be
units
over there.
that people don't want to come near.
I mean, you can also just sit on an objective and no one can get on it
Uh-huh.
with how big your bases are. You can just be like, nope, mine.
Yep.
And unless they've got some really, unless it's Eldar,
Oh yeah.
then you're pretty much sitting pretty. I think honestly, this is probably one of the more even matchups, just in the sense of everything itself. I do think it came down to turn 1.
Yeah.
I think if you had gone first, I would have lost because I would not have been able to hit you.
Well, I think it would have ended up the
That's
same
hard.
thing. By the time we both dug out, we didn't have the speed or the time to get to the objectives because they were moving.
True. Now that being said, I did kind of have things deployed wise geared towards this.
Yep.
Like, even if you had charged all the way around this way, you couldn't have gotten to these guys because Gilgamesh's base is just too big.
Yep.
You would have had to get through them. And then those Terminators, if I dropped them all on that objective, you have a lot of Thunderwolf cavalry,
Yep.
but your big bases are actually your detriment there.
Yep.
You can only fit in so many at a time.
Yeah, and the scouts and the Custodes, I think I threw away for no reason. Because the scouts can do the same thing, pick up and keep coming back down.
Yes, and that's
And
why
I put them up here really didn't for no reason, really.
That's why I was willing to sacrifice the Evisor into them,
Absolutely.
because I know that Scott's going to be so very annoying, because it's just like, oh,
And the Custodes going for the Hail Mary to kill your character.
it's not a bad idea. With the anti-infantry 2+ on
Well, her
the
combat,
shooting,
I thought her combat was too, just like you did until I read it.
fair.
So, but if I kept them alive in game, some of those behind enemy lines, when these guys needed some backup over here, I could have
Mhm.
dropped.
Well, I mean, to be fair, she wouldn't have survived, because, I mean, my turn, you were just
Well, I wouldn't have dropped her there if I was doing that.
fair. I thought you were going to
I had investigate signals that turn. I could have dropped her in a corner and just got 2 points.
Yeah.
Instead of
You-
discarding it.
You definitely could have.
Yeah, but when I played against the Callus last time, the guy ran her into me and she killed Ragnar. I was like, oh, she's better than I thought in combat, so I figured I'd try it.
She's...
But normally I don't do anything with her but do secondaries, which I think is how I'll play her again from now on.
I find the only thing that really makes her good is the fact that she can clear a back objective of things like, basic infantry.
Yeah.
Someone's just like, oh, I'm going to put some things, and she's just like, zoom, shoot it with anti-infantry
She can,
2+ torrent.
But I normally don't need to because I do that with the Inceptors normally.
True.
That's 3-inch with the plasma. Normally I can pick up most little infantry back there.
Yeah. So
Unless
that's
it's a Vindicator.
That's yeah. True.
Vindicators and the Little Sisters of Silence. I just couldn't get through them this game.
No, she surprisingly survived. And then he just
It won't matter as much once the new cards drop because OC0 can't do stuff, but they were great at killing biovores and stopping the Tyranids just spore mining all game.
Yeah. Heads up to everyone. If you have a Vindicator Assassin, just drop the rifle and let him use his pistol.
Absolutely. In combat. He's a pistol combat guy. He's not a shooter.
Yeah. I hate the fact that with that rifle, you can hit a target.
Yep.
Statistically, if you roll 2 6s in a row, you're hitting for D3 + 6, devastating on a character. So you're rolling at minimum 7, possibly 9. I mean, that's killing one of my guys.
Yeah. It's killing everybody but Logan and his 12 wounds.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. You're looking at any character at that point and saying goodbye. But does he ever do it?
No.
No. But he's amazing with his pistol.
In a practice game every once in a while, never when it matters.
Yes. Never in a tournament, never in a high-stakes match. Never when it matters.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. We will catch you next time. And we're definitely going to try to start doing these battle reports on a much more regular basis.
To don't know when next time I'll be here, but look forward to when next time I'm here to possibly bring Grey Knights.
Yes, and I'm going to be trying to get some other people on stream so I can run the stream and answer comments while other people play. So it's not so much on me doing all this and playing. But we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
Have a good night.